What I know, but I think. Oh, am I done?
Sunday Night Suns, yell it.
Done.
That's right.
And I want to
Say, go Devin Booker.
do the
That's right. And say, go Suns.
do that.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Great
Love our
announcement.
audience. All right, let's go. Very handsome. He's getting better at it, and he's reaching a point where he's actually okay exiting the room when we start Sunday Night Suns here on the Sunday Night Suns Network.
Yes.
It's actually the Truth is Blood Network, but whatever. We're calling it the Sunday Night Suns Network because it's Friday, and we've been doing Sunday Night Suns all the time on days that are not Sunday because the Suns refuse to win games lately. And they're making it more difficult on us. And thus, we must continue. And we got one more game in Phoenix against the Golden State Warriors. A healthy Golden State Warriors, I might add.
Yes.
No Jimmy Butler,
Yeah.
but Steph Curry and Draymond, Porzingis. It's not great.
Yeah. So Porzingis is playing.
No Mark Williams for the Suns. Grayson Allen is available. How much he will play, what sort of impact he will make, completely remains to be seen.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's gonna be tough.
Yeah. You know, they definitely have obviously the championship experience, you know, behind them. They have Kerr, you know, so just gotta rely, you know, on what got us here.
Yeah, and I mean, this is it, you know, like obviously this is it. This is the end. Like, this is the final game of this situation. We're either in or we're out.
Yeah.
You know, there's no more. This is it. The Suns have had every opportunity to get the 6th seed, and they blew it over and over in ways that we have detailed repeatedly on this podcast.
Yeah.
They had every opportunity to get the 7th seed, and they blew that too in ways that we detailed in 3 painstaking hours on this podcast on Tuesday during it actually occurring.
Yeah.
So Al Horford's playing basically the Warriors' imagined lineup for this season minus Jimmy Butler. So, you know, Butler was obviously supposed to be the second option, so that's a big blow. But nonetheless, you know, they didn't even have Porzingis to start the season. But here we go. So, I mean, you know, it's Curry and Draymond in a situation that's one game, and we know that they can do, you know, these two can go off at any time still. And I mean, this is going to take a lot. And again, it's going to take a lot to then get to the first round and play the Thunder. Like, the prize that's waiting for you is a brutal task, but you still want that more than you want to be eliminated, especially after a season like this where, you know, the Suns were, for so much of the season, again, really the 6th seed really, really seemed very possible. And then injuries and just horrible clutch play and some bad coaching, you know, really doomed us down the stretch. What are you looking for today? Like, what do you want to see from an organizational perspective? Like, what are you going to see in the first quarter that's going to make you go, okay, good?
Well, yeah, I want Booker and Brooks and Green's shot to look good. Like, I want their jumpers to be hitting in the first quarter. That would be nice. I would like to see our rim protection be pretty good. You know, I think last time the Golden State played against us, they shot up a lot of threes. So I kind of they'll probably try to do that again in this game. I don't like, who are their rim threats really? Like, I know Williams is hurt, so I guess I'll be looking to see if Oso or Malawach can step in and guard the rim. And then I want us to have this good perimeter defense. I guess go ahead.
Well, that is one nice thing about the Warriors is they don't have a ton of guys who can like attack the rim with incredible ferocity. And so that is something that is significantly better for us in this game is that, Danny Avdia just lived at the rim. Not going to get any of that today. Nobody, like Steph can get to the rim a little bit. Draymond, there was a time, Porzingis, and I mean, they're just old.
Yeah.
And, maybe Moody or Pajemski, a little bit, but ultimately, the biggest thing that we're going to see today is a whole lot of three-point shooting. It's the Warriors. It's what they do. And, it is what it is. Stop Steph, stop the Warriors, That's about what it boils down to. I have forgotten one critical piece of infrastructure here.
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna have 1 minute by yourself here. You're gonna have to carry it. You've got this.
All right.
This 1 minute alone.
Where are you headed?
This is Keith's time to shine. I have to run to the kitchen and back.
All right.
This house layout. You can count it down. I will be back. I will return.
All right, cool. Well, what I was gonna say is also I was looking toward the end of this game. I think it's really gonna come down to the fourth quarter and the last 5 minutes, because that's what these games have come down to recently with us. So I think with the Warriors right now, they have a better clutch finisher in Steph. So I will be looking to see how we're able to respond to that. If Booker is able to go shot for shot with Steph towards the end of the game, I think it's going to come down to that.
I wholeheartedly agree. We have been so bad down the stretch of games that we've got to find a way to, obviously, if we could just not have it be a 1-point game down the stretch, that would be wonderful. But given that it's probably going to be, we've got to find a way to, we're just not executing our offense at the end of these games. We've talked about it a lot. We devolve into a lot of your turn, my turn, and the open shots go away, and it becomes a lot of contested, difficult jumpers. And there's a lot of things that we don't do all game that suddenly become everything in the clutch, and it's all stuff that we don't want to be doing.
Yeah.
So this is really an opportunity, again, against a battle-hardened team that's won championships, to prove that we've got something, And what exactly do we have? Well, we're about to find out, I guess.
Yeah.
We'll find out more if we can against the Thunder, if we can make it there. But
what I don't want this game to turn into is like a runaway, like the Warriors are up 15-20, going into halftime or something like that.
Right.
So, not sure
we don't want the game to just be like over.
Yeah.
Where you just look up and you're just like, oh, all right, well, there's that. We don't need any of that stuff. Like what has happened to the Hornets in this game. They just basically got ran off the court from the beginning.
Right.
It's been 30 points basically since it could be 30 points, it was like, going into the half, it was a slaughter.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a crazy way for the Hornets season to end because they were so good down the stretch of the season. Like they were one of the best teams in the NBA in the second half. But this is what, this is the whole thing about like the beginning of the season does matter. And you can't just throw away 20, 30 games. It will cost you. And, to the Suns' credit, the reason they were in position to make the playoffs still is because of all the work they did early in the season. So, the Hornets are an example of what happens when you don't do that. And, both teams ended up in the play-in. And, the Hornets are getting blitzed out, and now hopefully that doesn't happen to the Suns. But, I think right now the Hornets certainly have a brighter future than the Suns. We still have the best player on either team, but, the Hornets have a lot of young talent. It's too bad that, we traded for all their centers. We should have traded for some of their other guys, not Miles Bridges, but, they're showing a Suns fan walking around the arena with a Steph Curry fan, like two kids. Like you gotta fight that kid. He's
There's no friendship today.
not today. You can be friends again tomorrow. Not today. Not today.
Did you see that Booker tweeted something about how he was upset that, he's like, oh, now a 37 win team has a chance to make it to the playoffs over a 45 win team or something to that effect?
It's one of those things where it's like when you're in the play-in, you hate the play-in. Yeah. When you benefit from the play-in, you love the play-in. Like if all things were equal, like this year, I hate the play-in, obviously, because the Suns earned the 7th seed and then they lost it in one game.
Right.
So you spend all season to earn it and then you lose it in one game. That's very annoying and not really the essence of what we're doing here, especially when the play-in makes it. There are 8 games different. Why do the Warriors have an opportunity now? If the Suns are that much better, they should just be able to beat them.
Right. Because playoffs are going to come down to winning difficult games.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. Like if you can't win either of these games against the Hornets or the Blazers, the Warriors or the Blazers, what exactly are you going to do against the Thunder?
Right.
Like, so it's just one of those things where sometimes you have to you got to win one more game. It just is what it is. Like as difficult as that may be.
Yeah, I'm trying not to read in too much into that comment from him because it sounds like he doesn't think they're going to win. Like I don't know, like why is that a thought even in his mind? But
Yeah, I mean, I think it's more about because you played all season to make the playoffs, and now you are not even in a 7-game scenario. You're in a 1-game scenario, or in our case, a 2-game scenario. I do understand that perspective from players like the 7 seed just used to be the 7 seed. Now you earn the 7 seed and then you have to earn it again. Like it is very strange. I never necessarily understood it. But it's not going anywhere. It is what it is.
Right.
But I would support like if you're 8 games behind, you probably shouldn't be able to that should be probably it should be within a certain number of games, probably. There really probably shouldn't be a world where a team that had no shot of making the playoffs can fluke their way in. But again, it's like we should just be able to win.
Yeah, I agree, but it does factor in injuries and stuff in that case. It's like they didn't have that many wins because maybe Steph was injured. So now he's there and they're doing well.
That's why the NBA wants it.
Yeah,
that's why the NBA wants it, so that garbage teams like the Warriors can get grandfathered into the playoffs basically by Steph Curry having one good game because it's good for ratings. It's dumb overall, but it's not going away. So it just is what it is. It's very frustrating in a lot of ways. Especially when you're in the play-in, obviously. But again, it's not going anywhere. So it's one of those things. It's like you could have avoided the play-in by getting to the 6th seed and not even had to deal with this. You had 20 opportunities. You didn't win any of those games.
Right.
So it's just some of it is not the fault of the play-in, but in fact the fault of you for being here. But I mean, you can't. It's not like I would ever say that to Devin Booker. I love Devin Booker. His team let him down, not them, not the other way around.
Right.
But I'm saying if you can't beat the Blazers or the Warriors, you're not going to beat the Thunder.
Right.
So what does it matter? I just think it's from players who spent the whole season earning a playoff spot, and they grew up watching when you earned a playoff spot, you earned a playoff spot, and now you got to earn it again. And I think the other thing is just the scenario that a team could, again, be so far out, but by virtue of the rest of the conference being horrible, they earn the 10 seed, and then because a player suddenly gets healthy, it's a difference. And again, I'm not saying I agree or don't agree. I'm just saying I think that's where the players get frustrated. Because again, this wasn't something that the players wanted or voted for or implemented.
Mhm.
You know, this was a league thing
Got it.
that they agreed to, but nonetheless, like the players were not dying for more games.
Right.
And in fact, we want fewer games. So, but you can see it right here. Like right now, we were watching endless advertisements in the lead up to this game. This is a play-in game. This is not a playoff game. This is two teams that are outside the top 6, and we are watching an hour of advertisements leading up to this. Just endless bullshit on Amazon.
Right.
Because unfortunately, advertising is what drives 95% of what all of this is. And so the league will do whatever the league will do to drive that. And if that means giving Steph Curry a path to the playoffs when they've won 6 games, then they'll do that.
Right.
So, you know, I wouldn't even be shocked if like they start like oh, your team could make the playoffs if you've made it 5 of the last 6 years and blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
It just, I don't. Just let's play the games and let's stop coming up with ways to. I don't know. I'm really worried that the arena is going to be overtaken by Warriors fans. As usual, I will not be listening.
Yeah.
I don't need anyone to announce the game to me. Fuck you guys.
I see a lot of purples on the top of the on the broadcast.
We've got our classic court. I like the classic court. I mean, I like the Valley court too, but I think for this scenario, we need to just be, you know, the old school. I like old school in a scenario like this.
Mm-hmm. Me too. An old school.
Iguodala getting the start. Otherwise, the same lineup. Small ball. Not necessarily a bad choice against the Warriors, but a little different with Horford and Porzingis. You know, I mean, I don't know that they're starting both of them, but I think Porzingis has been coming off the bench. Let's see.
Yeah, they were starting Gee and
they showed their lineups already. Okay, was it Horford or Porzingis starting?
It was Porzingis.
Porzingis is starting. Interesting. Okay, I did not see that. Well, yeah. No 7th seed has missed the playoffs. Well, great.
Well, it's
wonderful. Wouldn't that be a wonderful first for us?
Yeah. Yeah, we have even more pressure, which, you know, our team loves to play with.
Someone should punch Brandon Bujemski in the face.
I agree.
His haircut is stupid.
Mark Williams.
That'd be good. He throws a vicious punch. I would be good for that. I would be up for that. Porzingis finally not looking like a pale ghost anymore. He was looking real sickly there for a while. Porzingis versus Iguodala. Well,
I'm not seeing a lot of Warriors. I see some Warriors, maybe all the white. Yeah, probably a decent amount of Warriors fans there.
A lot of them may be in the upper the nosebleeds.
You could hear the cheering just from them winning.
Boo. That's why I don't want to listen to any of their nonsense. I don't need to hear any of this. Of course, Draymond goes right to the rack on the first play. I was like, they're not going to go to the rim. Draymond goes right to the rim on the first play.
Well,
we just are preternaturally bad at rim protection, and it is a problem. And again, it is why we need to see Malawach in this game. I don't think we will, but I still think that we need to. Brooks misses the 3. There you go. Goodwin with a rebound. And he nails the 3. I like it when Goodwin gets a 3 early. It's always bodes well whenever your role players are making threes. They're going to play better at home in these situations, obviously, but role players making threes is good. Draymond bricks his first 3, so that's good.
Oh, but yeah, I mean, what's his 3-point percentage?
Yeah, it's always terrible. It's like 12. Booker fouled by Porzingis. Good start here.
Yeah, if we get Porzingis in the foul trouble, that'd be great.
Yeah. Really, I mean, any link that you can break in their chain is good because, again, the Warriors are just an old team. They're not very deep. Steve Kerr, University of Arizona alum. lots and lots of NBA championship rings from the Bulls, from the Spurs, from the Warriors. A guy with a lot of jewelry.
Yeah.
Seriously, a lot of fucking jewelry.
And then he's not afraid to speak out on social issues too.
Yeah, also true. They just showed a thing that said Jordan Knott seeking to be the first head coach with the Suns to make the playoffs in his first year since Scott Skiles in 1999. It's like he's got the same haircut as Scott Skiles too, so that's good.
He's a reincarnation.
Yeah.
Life. Nice. So yeah, if we could get a lot of steals, that'd be huge for our offense here.
Yeah, I mean, again, our problem has been so much lately. We're turning the ball over, live ball turnovers. We're creating transition for the other team, and we're not doing that at all. So just, a big thing in any game that we've got right now is we've got to get the turnovers, not give them. Brooks in an ISO against Porzingis for the step back three. Sure, why not? Listen, if we're going to have that kind of game, we're going to have that kind of game. I'll take it. 8-2 early, but I like 8 points early. But again, we've got up early so much lately and quit. So let's not have any of that nonsense.
It's true.
Curry nearly drew a foul on Iguodala and then whipped it away.
Oh, it's Scott Foster.
Yeah, it is. Scotty Foster. But thank God he has a vendetta with Draymond Green too. So it's like,
does he?
It probably cancels out, It's all good. So,
versus, yeah.
Jalen Green's walled off Pajemski a couple of times. That's been nice. Santos bricks at 3. If the Warriors are not going to make their threes, this is going to go well for us.
Yes.
Booker's kind of dribbling around a little crazy in transition on that one. That was funny.
Yeah.
Very nice pass. Oh. Very nice pass by Iguodala, but Goodwin can't make the 3. Oh, but Pajemski's blocked. Nice. I'm not sure they're going to credit that to. A couple guys got hands on that one. So beautiful pass, Jalen. There you go. Jalen Green ahead in the crease to also Iguodala. That's what we've been missing. Just a couple of transition buckets. 10-2, early start.
Green didn't even think about scoring that.
Nope. There you go. Another pass stolen. Goodwin ahead. Drives right at Curry. Passed it out. Brooks for 3. Nailed it. No. Man. I got ahead of myself. I was trying to wheel it in. I thought it would go. Pajemski transition the other way. He double dribbled, but they didn't see it. No, he did. They did. They called it.
Wow. All right.
He picked the ball up and then threw it down again. He power dribbled off they didn't call it at first, but they called it eventually. Good first 3 minutes for the Suns, but it's 3 minutes and it's only, it doesn't mean much. Got to keep going. Yeah. I do like Jalen Green's shoes, though. Let's be clear. Those bright orange shoes are beautiful.
Yeah.
Booker, double pick with Iguodala, and Goodwin can't get to 3, though. I like when we run that double pick, though, where Booker can choose which screen, and there he flipped it back, went behind the other one. It was very nice. Porzingis back inside to Draymond. Draymond wasn't looking for it. Booker coming the other way. Back out. Jalen for 3. Money. Nice. There you go. 13-2.
I like it.
I love everything I'm seeing defensively. The shots, good, but I love every single thing I'm seeing defensively. We are living in the passing lanes. We are trying to fly up the court the minute we steal the ball. This is every single thing that we saw for the first 55 games, or first 50 games, whatever it was. This is everything that we saw before, and it's early and you can't count your chickens, but this is the stuff that we need to be doing at all times. Again, generating open threes are nice, getting to the racks, all that stuff. It's all nice. But when you can do it out of transition, it's 10 times easier. And sure, transition offense is going to be only 25 to 30% of the offense in a game. I understand that, especially in a playoff game where everything slows down, the pace slows down. You're going to see transition become less and less. But in a game like this, a one-off, you absolutely have the ability to just run the Warriors off the court, especially because you're a much younger team. And so if we can do that, we should do that. Make them hesitate on every pass, slow them down. That prevents Curry from getting open because they're unstoppable when they're pinging the ball around and Curry's flying around picks and you lose him and he's open all of a sudden. And if the ball's not flying around, the Warriors offense falls apart.
Mhm.
So we truly have an opportunity here. But again, we're up 37-21 to the Rockets. We're up 10 points with 5 minutes left against the Blazers. We were beating the Nuggets. We've had opportunity after opportunity after opportunity. We've blown it. So right now, again, you got to look at this and be like, all right, we're down 13-2.
Right.
And continue to push like that, because that's just the only way. It really is.
Maintain this level of play throughout the three more quarters.
Yes. Yeah. Like we have not put together a complete game in a very long time. Like it's just true that I don't know when the last time you look at a Phoenix Suns game, and you go, oh man, they performed the hell out of that one. Like it's been rough lately. We have not been great. We've had games, but it's just we've got to get back to what took us to this level to start the season, and it's just a level of intensity that we haven't had lately, and we got to find it. And that's what the hell we're trying to do. Absolutely. What can I say? It is very interesting though to see, for me, like Draymond Green is, like Curry is a 2-guard, and so seeing, they're running offense through Podziemski, they've run some stuff through Draymond. They had they run a couple of things through Porzingis. We're doing a really good job of denying them the ability to get Steph the ball so far. And, the only bucket they had was off a broken switch on the first play of the game where Draymond got an easy layup. And then after that, we've allowed a couple of corner threes, but to not great shooters. And we have basically denied. I mean, Curry's barely touched the ball. So that's one big thing about the Warriors, is that because Curry is off the ball, it gives him the opportunity to be lost. But it also gives you the opportunity to swarm him and do more than you might be able to do with a normal superstar in terms of denying him the ball. And so we're doing a great job of that so far, and you love to see it.
Yes.
Here, the Warriors just have Curry bring the ball up because, again, now they just want to put the ball in his hands. Guarded by Goodwin, high pick and roll with Payton. He whips it to Porzingis in the corner. Nice pass for the 3. That was a beautiful pass from Curry, man. Yeah. That was one of those one-handed, just whip shot passes. Booker's become really good at those this season. Curry's always been good at that. I mean, Curry's amazing, we know. Green fires return 3 off the top of the key. Brooks almost had that rebound. Steph came up with that out of nowhere. In transition, Steph whips it to the corner again. Around the horn, back to Steph underneath. No on the reverse layup, but he draws the foul on Iguodala. Scott Foster already getting involved.
Yeah. Couldn't tell with his waving arms if he was saying that was before the shot or what.
I believe he was saying it was before the shot. I think he pointed down. Mm-hmm. So at the floor. Not like shot is good, but just on the floor. I don't really feel like that's a foul on Iguodala. Like, I mean, he got into him a little bit, but that's a little ticky-tack to me. But it's Scott Foster.
What do you think about Iguodala being on Curry?
I think that's a switch. I think we don't want that. And that's, oh, wow. Curry got it to Porzingis, but Iguodala with an incredible block from behind. I mean, Curry went right by Iguodala, but, he recovered nicely to block Porzingis. I don't want Iguodala guarding Steph, but in that scenario, he recovered perfectly. So, hey, more power to the Suns' big man who gets better every single game.
Yeah.
4 turnovers early for the Warriors. That one was a shot clock violation. Jalen Green with the ball a lot early on.
True.
Certainly want to see, but wow, he just threw the ball out of bounds. That was tried to skip past it to Brooks, and he threw it so horribly that Brooks just turned and started walking up the court. He was like, "Yeah, no, that's going out of bounds."
Yeah, disappointing. Oh, you want to take advantage of these, good defensive plays. Oh, nice. All right.
Another turnover on an offensive foul by the Warriors. And yeah, you definitely do want to be taking advantage of this stuff. We haven't done a great job of that in the last few possessions. They say did they say Steph stepped out on that one?
I think so. He touched
Yep.
the line at one point.
Yep. No, you're right. Booker attacks the rim, passes inside, and we're gonna get a foul. I believe is that 2 on Santos?
I don't know. It should be a shooting foul because he was going to try to shoot it in the air, but they're not going.
Santos got up in to Iguodala on that one. Booker will inbound to Brooks, who goes to Iguodala at the free throw line floater, and it's good. Iguodala was like, "Oh my God, I'm so wide open." He couldn't believe how open he was, and just put up a nice little floater from the half circle. Very, very tough shot, actually. Incredible pass from Curry to Santos. Curry taking over more point guard duties, like we're talking about. He plays off the ball so much. The Suns are forcing him on ball. Booker for 3, no good, but Goodwin with the rebound. Shorted that. I mean, I don't know what happened there. He put the ball right up in front of the rim and just airballed it. I don't know what happened there.
Yeah.
Podziemski drives and scores.
They're about to
15-9. Say again?
Oh, it's just, they're starting to get to the rim.
Yeah. Suns keeping it around 6 points, though. It's been that way most of the game. At one point, it was 11, but.
Oh, come on.
Dylan Brooks getting a little aggressive on that one. Gonna be Warriors ball side out of bounds.
Our offense has gotten a little stagnant here.
Yep. We're not generating transition, and so now we're struggling to generate open looks. So we just gotta tighten it up on defense a little bit. And then, again, here's a great opportunity to get Gillespie into the game and run some plays. Warriors check Horford in, and Gillespie's in now. So we got some substitutions. Gillespie is in for Goodwin. Curry passes, knocked over by Gillespie. Green tried to swing it to Curry, but the Suns are playing denial like crazy.
Oh, bro.
Another foul. Brooks is playing a little aggressive so far. He's getting himself in trouble here.
Yeah.
That's going to be 2 on Brooks. And the thing is, it's unnecessary because he's screening off Curry and Horford's driving. Like, you don't need to foul Curry there.
Right.
Like, that's just a dumb play by Dylan Brooks. He's got to know better. Curry switched onto Gillespie, gets by him, lays it in off the glass. 4-point game, 15-11. Jalen Green whips it out to Brooks on the wing for 3. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Quick attack, whip it to the center, whip it to the wing. Another nice pass. Jalen Green really looking to pass so far. Curry at 3.
All right.
Air ball.
That was a bad shot.
I mean, it wasn't an air ball, but he missed the rim. It was a brick off the back. It was terrible. Brooks is on Curry. He's got the clear out. ISOing. Horford brings the double. Brooks to Booker to Gillespie. Back to Brooks. Nope, but Booker gets the putback, and they're going to wave it off. We're going to get a foul on the Warriors before the shot went in.
All right.
Suns moving around a little bit, though. You like to see that. And a 7-point game. You like to see that, too.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy layup by Curry. Like, he's so far away that a few seconds ago, that one was impressive. And then Brooks from the wing. Brooks having a decent shooting game so far. Knocks down his first free throw to make it 19-11. 4:46 left in the first. Suns, even though stagnant there for a little bit, at this point, 19 points. Good offense.
Good on, yeah. I'll be looking for a better free throw percentage this game.
Yes. And I'm really looking for a good second quarter. Every second quarter lately has been terrible. Let's look for a good second quarter. The Suns really need to find 30 points in the second quarter. And I really hope that they will attack and draw free throws and make their free throws like you just said. The free throw thing has been a big deal. It's cost us multiple games. This would be a great day to get that shit corrected. Curry whips it inside to Horford, and he misses the layup, threw it off the backboard. Jalen Green grabs the rebound. Jalen Green's looking to pass a lot so far. I like what I'm seeing from him. Booker's posting Curry over to Green on the elbow for three, on the wing, and he nails it.
Wow. All right.
There you go. Booker operating out of the post, hitting Jalen Green on the opposite wing for a three. That was a nice pass. Beautiful vision by Booker. 2 of 3 from 3 for Green so far. Suns double Curry, then switch Oso onto him, and Curry throws the ball out of bounds across the court. Only 11 points so far for the Warriors through the first 8 minutes. 7 turnovers for the Warriors, only 2 for the Suns. This is what the Suns need to do. Yeah. This is what we've been wanting them to see. Now, again, we've said that in a lot of first quarters lately. We've said that in some fourth quarters lately. I want to say it when the shot clock and the game clock have expired and it's 0-0s. But let's see what we get. Gillespie bringing the ball up court. Booker, like in permanent post position right now, fades and kicks from the elbow to make it 25-11. But he was like posting up at the 3-point line there. Like Book is like back to the basket Barkley style right now. And draws a foul. Draymond was driving on him, and they're going to say that Booker was draped all over him. Beautiful shot by Booker on that previous possession. Just kind of went to the elbow and then pulled the little snake fade. Curry will sit for the Warriors. These are the minutes where they usually struggle quite a bit. They've only scored 11 so far. They're down 14. It's going to be interesting to see what the Warriors bench does.
Oh, we got Madman in there to respond to their bench, too.
There we go. So finally we got Malawach in. We've been begging for this for weeks. So Malawach is in to deal with Porzingis and Horford. We're going to see how the young big man can handle this.
Yes.
Right now he's going to recover on a three, and he does a nice job recovering out, but the rebound is inside. So Malawach recovers nicely to the corner, but it allows the Warriors to get an offensive rebound and put back. So he's got to know after you recover to the three, you got to sprint back inside for that rebound.
Yeah.
Jalen Green attacking, whips it to Royce in the corner, to Gillespie, then to Booker, back to Gillespie, back to Royce. Hot potato. Royce pulls it down, gives it to Booker, who attacks, loses the ball. Air ball. Jalen Green shot it. That's going to be a turnover possession. Not a good couple of possessions for the Suns. Yeah. But, hey, let's go to a break. Overall, good first start, 25-13. Suns going to a timeout here, or probably a TV timeout, actually, I think. What are you liking so far offensively? Defensively, we've talked about a little bit. I know the offense has been in the mud a little bit, but what have you liked from the offense so far?
I like that we're hitting our jumpers. You know, we're moving the ball pretty well. We're not turning it over. I think we're struggling a little bit to get inside shots right now. The Warriors are doing well. They're like switching doubles onto whoever has the ball, and I think it's working a little bit. Booker hasn't taken too many shots. I know. What about you? What are you liking?
Well, what I like for us is that the Warriors are very clearly going to let us shoot wing threes, because almost all of our threes in this game have come from the wing. Both of Jalen Green's threes have come from the wing. Brooks hit a couple from the wing. And essentially, those are one of the most difficult shots, because you're off the short corner, but you don't have the straightaway aim from the top of the key. And so those shots right there, basically in this area, if you can see on the I don't know if it's showing my mouse on the FanDuel screen here. But basically anything from the wing, which is going to be on the, I wonder if here we go. Why not? Hey, what do you know? We are getting our shots up from here. Okay. We're getting our shots up from these two areas. All right. And now that's by design. The Warriors do not want us shooting here. They don't want us shooting here. And obviously they don't want us shooting here next to the basket. So statistically, what they're going to do is they're going to wall off the paint in every way they can. They're going to rotate hard to the corners, and they're going to give up these shots from the wing. And what we're doing is burying those fucking shots. Like you said, we're hitting our jumpers, but we're making hay with it. We know that when they whip this ball down to the corner, or when we whip the ball down to the corner, what we're going to see in any scenario, right, where we've got our point guard right here, and I whip this ball down to the corner, the Warriors defense is going to show hard out to the corner. So you've got to be ready to pass that ball right here. And when you get that ball, you've got to be ready to shoot. And we know that Brooks and we know that Green have no problem shooting the ball. And both of them have made hay from that. And then the other thing that we've seen Devin Booker have a lot of success doing so far is, again, he's posting up here, he's posting up here, he's posting up here, and then he's making his way to this area because he loves shooting from this elbow. And so he's constantly working to switch colors on me. He's constantly working to get to that perfect spot where he's going to be able to find that look. He wants to get right here on the elbow. That's an ugly ass color. We need more definition here. He wants to get right here. This is light blue. What is happening? Give me some dark. There we go. It's like see-through. I don't know. The point is, Devin Booker wants to get right here, shoot his shots. He's been doing that. Green's been here. Brooks has been here. The Suns are basically the point I am trying to make with all of my colorful illustrations. Is it the Suns have been taking what the Warriors have been giving them, and instead of hesitating when they've gotten them, they're firing away. I want to see us shoot. You made a really good point the other night. We need to shoot 43s. I want to see 43 pointers in this game. That is a number I want to see. Because if we take 43 pointers and we make, say, 16 of them, we're going to win this game. And so that's a statistic that I want to see. And so far, I feel like we've been executing that. I'm very happy to see it.
Yes.
And here we go. We're back now. Malowat's still in. Horford's like, I don't even want to fuck with that. He passes it to, okay, hey, so we got Ryan Dunn and we got Malowat. So it's not quite Oso Iguodala, but we still got Dunn and Malowat. I like this. Booker fires the pull-up three, no good. Malowat uses those long arms and steals the rebound. No, he almost stole it from Porzingis, but instead they're going to call foul. That's all right. That's all right, young man. That's all right. Warriors will get into the bonus, but, that was just one of those plays. They're going to call it over the back. It was hard play. Ball bounced a weird way. Yeah. I'm not mad at Malowat on that one.
I think that could have gone either way. I'm going to watch the quarter in the other room for – or not the rest of the quarter, but the next.
All right, we're gonna Keith is bailing on us here for a few minutes, and we're gonna continue on with what's going on here in the Suns and Warriors game. Again, the biggest thing for me so far is that the Suns have been attacking the passing lanes. Porzingis makes his first free throw, and they're not giving the Warriors anything easy. Steph Curry has not been able to fly off double picks and get open looks. Draymond Green has not been able to sort of orchestrate the offense. The Suns have done a really good job of choking what they want to do. Again, the Warriors only have 15 points at this point. Porzingis does make both free throws. Royce is going to inbound it to Gillespie, who's being hounded at full court by Podziemski. Gillespie almost went backcourt there. Kind of lucky they weren't called on that one. But Podziemski being a pest. Gillespie gets by him. Ball tipped away, though. Great defense by Podziemski. Horford's going to get it, but the Suns are able to recover. They weren't quite in offensive position yet anyway. Melton for three, brick. Malowat grabs the rebound, and Booker going to bring that ball up. Whips it over to Royce, who, again, he's at the elbow, on the wing. Down into the corner, Dunn whips it out to Gillespie, back to Dunn in the corner. Whole lot of passing around. Booker drives and scores. And he's going to draw the foul as well. I think that might be 3 on Santos because Booker just crashed in. Yep, they're going to call that's going to be 3 on Santos. That's an assist for Gillespie. Beautiful pass to the crashing Booker. Booker's going to get a free throw on top of that. Suns just need to continue to be aggressive because, again, we all know it. You be aggressive, you attack the hoop, you're going to open up threes because as they go to wall off the paint more and more, we're going to see more open corner looks. Booker knocks down the free throw. Warriors offense still in mud without Steph Curry. 15 points, but a couple of free throws are their last points. Porzingis now, he's got Booker deep, but Booker's able to seal him, doesn't let Porzingis get position. Malowat rotates out in the corner, does a good job getting a hand in Santos's face, and he misses the three. Royce brings the rebound up, whips it to Gillespie on the wing, to Dunn in the corner for 3. Can't quite get that one. Rebound for Guy Santos. I'm glad to see Ryan Dunn shooting that shot, though. His confidence has waned a little bit as a shooter over the season. Hasn't had a great shooting season, but you still got to be willing to shoot the ball. Malowat does a great job sealing off Porzingis near the hoop and forces a turnover. Porzingis tried to pass to the corner. Royce on the wing for 3. Nails it. Another wing 3 for the Suns. Again, in transition, the Warriors are sprinting towards the paint and leaving those wings open. They are betting that the Suns are not going to make their wing threes, and they've been wrong so far. Ball stolen by Gillespie to Malawach, but it's stolen back by Santos. Porzingis for an open three, no good. But Santos manages to get the rebound. Porzingis whips it to Melton in the corner. Out to Podziemski for three, no good. Gillespie grabs the rebound. 18 seconds left in the first. So the Suns are going to hold for the final shot. Really good first quarter for the Suns. The Warriors are going to end up with 15 points. The Suns have 31. But again, we need to see this again in the second quarter. Can't just see this in the first quarter. The Suns have done this too much lately. Gillespie one-on-one with Santos. Scores from the free throw line. 33-15. Podziemski's going to heave it off the top, and it's 33-15, an 18-point lead for the Suns after the end of the first quarter. Now, again, look, we've discussed this a lot lately. The Suns have been really good in the first quarter in a lot of games lately. They've scored 30-plus in a lot of first quarters, and then they score like 65 over the rest of the game, 70 over the rest of the game. So we can't have that. We can't have one of those games. I want to see 30 more points in the second quarter. I want to see more good offense. But what I love here is the 15 points from the Warriors. They kept the Warriors offense in mud that whole quarter. Curry was not in any way allowed to go off. He wasn't in any way allowed to get open. The shots that he did make were very difficult shots that required him to put in a lot of work to get to the rack. So the more you can exhaust Curry, either by putting him on pick and rolls defensively or by making him work so much harder for those shots, it's going well for us. The thing is, again, Curry loves to come off these double picks, comes off all these screens, and he's just moving around. That's easy for him. When you've got to make him work with the ball, make him play point guard, make him create for everyone else, make him generate his own shot instead of being able to get it in the flow of the offense. He's still Curry. He's still amazing, but it slows down what the Warriors want to do. They don't necessarily want the ball in Curry's hands all the time. They want him to create so many points that it allows him to then start to mix up how he scores and, attack off the dribble on some of those situations. He can then create more when he's splitting double teams and, passing out of those. But when you force him to just play point guard, again, it's not that he can't do it. He's Steph Curry. He can do anything. But that's going to physically tax him in a way that him playing off the ball, it's not going to be the same thing. It's like the opposite of what we want with Jalen Green, right? We want Jalen Green to play off the ball as a Suns fan. Well, in this case, we want Curry to play on the ball. And that's exactly what we're looking for in this scenario. And honestly, the Suns have done a really good job of that. And on top of that, the other thing that they've done is that I'm going to call it double switched. And that meaning they basically, whenever Curry has had a play where they try to run a pick to get Curry the ball, the Suns show a double team real quick and then pull back into a switch. And they've just, and I'm forgetting, there's a proper term for that right now, and I'm forgetting what it is. So you'll have to forgive me for forgetting some terminology. But overall, the point is that when the Suns are bringing the defense to Curry, they're showing a double team immediately to deny him his first action. Then they switch the big man onto Curry to try again to prevent that play. And by that point, that whole action has been fucked. And now the Warriors have to try to find a way to get Curry the ball again. It's one of those things where, again, it's like you're used to, again, a pick and roll is one dude and another. Everything the Warriors want to do with Steph is double picks. It's just the Suns have gotten a lot of their shit from what the Warriors do with Steph. Like a lot of the stuff that the Suns do, you can see what the Warriors do and you go, oh, okay, that's where it came from, because the way that the Warriors will scheme to get Steph Curry open in all these really next level ways. The Suns will do that with both Jalen Green and Devin Booker. And so every single time the Suns are just showing hard and they are just denying that passing lane. And you run the risk of Curry slipping and finding a lane and maybe getting a layup or maybe getting back behind, but you also will steal the ball. And the Suns have had great success doing that so far this game. So I'd love to see it. And we got started here in the second quarter. Again, really want to see a big second quarter offensively from the Suns. I feel like the Warriors are going to go on a run. We know that. So let's see some points from Phoenix. And not a turnover to start the first quarter. That's not what I was talking about. But kind of what we've been seeing lately. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's their starters are against our bench still a little bit here. They got Steph, Draymond out there.
Yeah. So this should be an opportunity for us to hopefully, again, let's wear them out a little bit. You know, if we can, we got Iguodala and Dunn out there with Brooks and O'Neal and Gillespie. I like this lineup defensively. This is a really nice switchable defensive lineup. It's a little small, but you know, against this Warriors team, this is a great lineup, especially Porzingis and Horford are both on the bench. Draymond Green is playing center, so you can play small. Royce in and out on that three. Royce only got a step back three in Draymond Green's face. I mean, that thing was halfway down. Beautiful pass. Wow. That was a great pass by Peyton to cutting Podziemski for the bucket. 33-17. First 2 points to the second quarter.
I would like to see a bucket on this possession, obviously. We don't want to get stagnant right out coming into the second quarter off the bat.
Agreed completely. Agreed completely. Brooks has got it on the wing. He's guarded by Curry. He's going to just shoot that step back in his face. No good. Green not able to get the rebound, but Podziemski will.
We're 0-3 in our first 3 possessions.
Not how we want to start the quarter. The Warriors, they got Curry open for 3 on the wing. No good.
Ooh.
But the offensive rebound. I might call a quick timeout if I was Jordan Knott here. It's 33-19. I might get a quick whistle in. The Suns look a little bit disjointed. He's not going to call a timeout. Gillespie brings the ball across half court, gives it off to Oso. Brooks has got the ball. What? Curry just shoved Royce O'Neal. No call there. Switch Brooks onto Curry again. Brooks goes to the free throw line and fires the turnaround. No good. 0 of 4. No points in the first 2 minutes for the Suns in the second quarter. This is what we're talking about. Yeah. This is the stuff that has been really good. As Draymond Green walks to the basket for a layup, Suns got to get a timeout here. You got to get a timeout here. And they do. 6-0 run for the Warriors to start the second quarter. This is the exact shit that we've been talking about over and over. The second quarters have been a disaster repeatedly. All of a sudden, we forget how to play basketball when the first quarter ends. I don't know what goes on. I don't know where the effort goes offensively, but everything falls apart. And all of a sudden, Draymond Green's walking to the basket for layups, you know. And it's still a 12-point game, but again, I would have called timeout when it was a 14-point game. So,
yeah, I agree. And I wouldn't have pinned Iguodala one yet. Like, Man only played a few minutes. I would have kept him out in the beginning of the first or second, but, you know.
I agree with that. Malawach was playing well, and he was deterring the Warriors from being anywhere near the basket, and they were forcing up weird shots. I think Malawach was awesome, and I want to see him play more. And I listen, that draft pick was a really good investment, and he is going to be a really good player. I really believe that. And now is the time to get him some goddamn seasoning because we need him in this game. And so I understand the Warriors are going small, so we're going to go small thing. But again, Draymond is going to cook Oso because Oso is just learning still. At least let Malawach use his size. That's the one thing he's got that Draymond doesn't have. You know, Iguodala is a poor man's Draymond Green. So don't give him that assignment. Let Malawach just be like, fuck this dude. I'm going to mash this ball in his face. Yeah, Malawach's arms are 90 feet long. Like, let's use that shit.
Exactly. I'm curious what they're going to try to achieve in this timeout. They'll make some adjustments. Who do you think they'll bring in?
Go get it energized?
Yeah.
Knowing Jordan, I don't think he's going to change the lineup.
Okay.
He doesn't change the lineup much out of timeouts. He changes the scheme, but he doesn't. He believes in his rotations, and he's not going to change them, you know, unless. I mean, it's hard to get him to change them. He added Malawach in this game. But I expect the same 5 on the floor. I don't want the same 5 on the floor. What I expect to be different here is I expect that he's going to run I think we're going to get a really specific ATO play, something for Gillespie out of timeout, and I think that we're going to see Gillespie initiating a little bit more pick and roll offense instead of Brooks. Brooks is having a nice game when he's playing off the ball. He's having a bad game when he's playing on the ball, so let's get him off the ball. And I think that that's the biggest thing for the Suns right now. is let's put our guys in advantageous positions offensively because we know we've been struggling in second quarters. We know we've been struggling in third quarters. So let's put our guys in the easiest possible positions that we can. We're not doing that right now. Everyone going to ISO ball is not good for us. We're not an ISO team. It's not what our skill set is. So I know that Brooks has his moments and Green has his moments and Booker is an ISO god, but I'm just saying, like, that's not how we play. It's not how we played this year. Let's not do that. So the biggest thing, though, that I'm seeing that I love is just, defensive effort. We're all over the passing lanes. These first 2 minutes of the second quarter sucked, so let's dominate the next 2 minutes, you know?
If we go down and score right now, that's actually a huge difference.
Exactly. Suns and Warriors returning. Suns have Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, Oso Iguodala, and Colin Gillespie and Jordan Goodwin on the court, so they do make little change. Green guarded by Podziemski. Out to Gillespie for three. No good on the wing. Not a bad look for Gillespie.
No,
I don't hate that shot. Just didn't go in. Not quite the play I was expecting out of timeout. Draymond Green has the ball on the wing. Curry comes and gives him the screen. Draymond drives. Tries to throw it inside to Santos, but Goodwin is all over that one. Another steal for the Suns. They're living in the passing lanes.
Yes.
Goodwin to Gillespie, back to Goodwin, inside to Iguodala, who's got Steph Curry stealed, and he dunks it. Damn near drew the foul, too. Santos tried to come in and block it, and he damn near got a foul on that one. But Iguodala had Steph Curry sealed. Iguodala was 3 for 3. Beautiful pass inside from Draymond to Santos, who is able to score over Jalen Green. Draymond, again, he's the point guard of this team.
Yeah.
I think he averages 7 assists per game for his career. Draymond's an amazing passer. Iguodala with the ball.
Who they're going to try to dish it off to here.
Yeah, it's the Warriors really denying.
Yeah.
But Brooks has got it. Goodwin open in the corner for three. No good. But Suns rebound. Gillespie very nicely. Whips it to Green. Brooks sidesteps a flying Guy Santos. Looks like Brooks twisted his ankle. He's all right, but we're going to get a foul on Draymond Green, it looks like.
So let's give him a technical.
Yeah. Give him a tech on top of it. Give him a flagrant. Flagrant 2. Looking like a dick when he's talking.
Where's the foul? I don't know. Oh, right there.
Looks like he fouled Iguodala on the rebound.
Yeah.
Brooks will inbound for the Suns. Devin Booker getting an extended rest here. That's one thing you like for Phoenix. You still got a 12-point lead, and Devin Booker is sitting. You like that a lot if you're a Suns fan.
Yeah.
Brooks is guarded by Draymond on the wing, goes inside, one-hander, halfway down. Suns just cannot get anything to fall right now.
They are not giving us really that. We're not getting open looks.
Nope. It's very true. The Warriors defense is playing very well, but the Suns defense has been pretty good too. Another offensive rebound though, and the foul. D'Anthony Melton gets his own rebound off the miss. He's going to go to the line. Goodwin, another foul for him. Suns playing a little bit rough, but the Warriors have only scored 23 points. There's 7 minutes and 40 seconds left in the second. You don't feel amazing about your performance if you're the Suns right now, but the Warriors are playing like garbage.
Yeah.
So
I'd want like maybe 6 more points from us, but
yeah, at least 2 more baskets of some variety for sure. We should have at least 2 more. Live point spread they're showing on TV is 9.5. So Suns minus 9.5, obviously, given everything that's going on. Melton, the former Phoenix Sun, who was traded because Devin Booker hated him. And no matter what anyone says, that is the honest to God truth. Book absolutely hated playing with that dude. Jalen Green's going to bring the ball up court, picked up by Melton at half court. Melton, a really good defender, gets screened off by Iguodala. Green pulls up for a wide open 3 right off the front of the rim. Suns are like, a lot of these shots are way short. Like you can feel the hesitation in the shot because they don't have confidence because we're 0 of 6 from 3 in this quarter. Wow. Just, again, the Suns in the second quarter do not mix. Warriors still in with 25 points. as Al Horford goes inside and makes it 27. Now it's only an 8-point game.
Yep.
This is where the Warriors on a 12-2 run, but it's been over 4 minutes. The Suns are just can't score, cannot score in the second quarter, and it's just killing their season. Booker tries to throw the ball inside. It's tapped, but there's going to be a foul on Podziemski. 7:05 remaining in the second quarter. The Suns have scored 2 points.
Yeah. Not ideal.
Fuck.
That's why we got Booker back out there. Hopefully that'll get us going.
And Jordan Goodwin throws the ball away. Just threw it over Dylan Brooks' head. This has been an honest-to-God frustrating fucking season. It just has been. It started so incredible. And the last 2 months have just been so frustrating.
Yeah.
The Suns have got to find something in themselves right now. Jalen Green with a block on Melton. Going to be Warriors ball. But a nice defensive play by Jalen Green.
Yeah, absolutely. I would love for Booker to get going this quarter. He's still pretty quiet.
Rasheer Fleming getting some run right now.
Okay. And Highsmith, too.
Or excuse me. You're right, Highsmith. I apologize. I do that all the time with 19 and 20. Highsmith gets the steal there and the dunk for Jalen Green. That's why you bring Haywood Highsmith in, some defense.
And Highsmith is going to hit a 3 this quarter. Watch.
All right, I believe it. We got the Keith lock pick for the quarter is the Haywood Highsmith triple. Oh, Peyton able to get inside for a bucket. 8-point game. Highsmith sets a screen for Booker, but Booker gets doubled. Goodwin out to Highsmith. Highsmith to Green for 3. Money. Haywood Highsmith comes in, gets a steal, knocked out to Jalen Green for the dunk. Now operating from the elbow, gets the pass from Booker and gets it to Jalen Green for 3 to push it back to an 11-point game. Jalen Green 3 of 6 from beyond the arc so far.
Okay. He's our 3-point sniper tonight. Nice.
In and out. Here come the Suns. Brooks drives inside.
Oh,
Horford misses, but Goodwin with the putback and 1.
nice, dude. Okay.
What a play by Jordan Goodwin. Man.
He get fouled on that?
He did. And the Warriors called the timeout. I believe he did.
Oh, yeah. All right, I'm going to watch the next couple of minutes with my – in the next
Yes.
come back for that.
Absolutely. We'll miss you. It's always hard when a friend has to leave for important family reasons, but we always remember here at Sunday Night Suns that family comes first. And also that it's okay because I have the ability to just talk forever. I mean, let's just be completely honest. Has there ever been a time that anyone who ever knew me has ever been like, oh my God, what's Peter going to talk about? Or what's the Blunt Doctor going to talk about? Whatever the hell my name is on this show. I don't even know. Sunday Night Suns. Sunday Night Blunts. Friday Night Suns. What are you going to call it? A nice little run here from the Suns. We had quite a stretch there where everything was falling apart a little bit. The Warriors were starting to get Curry a couple of looks. He still hasn't gotten it going, but nonetheless, they still got him some looks. They've been slipping some of these picks, getting to the rim. We have not done the most phenomenal job protecting the rim this game. Malawatch came in, had a nice few minutes, then back to the bench. So there's a lot going on. The biggest thing is going to be, do the Suns have the ability to create or run themselves? Because we've seen them build this lead, and then the Warriors go on a run and shrink it. And now we got this lead back. Do the Suns have the ability to crank this thing up to 20? Now, again, if you're looking at this thing purely objectively right now, and you're not even a fan of either team, and you were just looking at this, again, it is 5:24 in the second quarter, and the Warriors only have 29 points. Like, that's bad. No matter how you shake it, that's bad. It doesn't matter. So defensively, there's not a whole lot more the Suns could be doing. They could be playing Malawach more and thus defending the rim better. Sure. It might be 25 points if that was the case. But when you've held a team to 29 points 5 minutes through the second quarter, there's not going to be a lot to criticize defensively. Now, the Warriors have missed open shots, but they've also had to take shots with players they don't want shooting because of the way that the Suns have denied Curry, the way that they've made it difficult for Porzingis to get anything open, the way that Al Horford has had to put the ball on the floor and drive. These are not the things that the Warriors necessarily want to be doing. And the Suns are making them do all of their second and third favorite things while denying Curry the ball. This has been a very, very good defensive performance on Curry from the Suns. And again, Keith asked me before the game, who's going to drive to the rack for the Warriors? I mean, it's whoever can theoretically get open, but nobody's going to force the issue in the way that Deni Avdija did. Nobody's going to really be able to do that. Maybe Curry can. He can turn back the clock a little bit and do that stuff for a while, but you're asking a 38-year-old or whatever to do that for a whole game. It's going to get to be a lot. And now we're going to run out of, Deni Avdija is going to run out of gas. That argument didn't work so well the other day. I understand. But I'd like to think these things are going to work a little better today. All of that being said, still an 11-point game. Goodwin's going to shoot one here at the line. Suns lead by 13. You love to see that. So, what do the Suns have here? How do they close out this second quarter? Is this a double-digit or a single-digit game? That's the question. Goodwin knocks down the free throw to make it 14. Podziemski's going to bring the ball up. Goodwin's going to pressure him at half court. Jalen Green goes for the steal on the pass to Payton, but he doesn't get it. Recovers okay. Horford's got it. He's being sized up down low by Highsmith. He goes over him. Great defense by Highsmith, and Horford cannot score. Booker's going to grab the rebound and bring it up. He's picked up by Santos, who looks a lot like Anderson Varejao did, at least on the court anyway. Brooks throws it away. Been a lot of throwaways from both teams in this game, folks. Good passing. It's important. Teach your kids. Good passing is incredibly important. I did not just do cocaine in case anyone thinks that would happen. And you're like, we didn't think that until, I swear to God, I didn't do cocaine. All right. Podziemski has the ball. That joke was funny. He whips it down to Melton in the corner, who goes inside to Santos, who dribbles the ball off his foot out of bounds. That's going to be Suns ball. So Golden State continues to make the Suns look pretty good, because as poorly as the Suns have performed at times in this game, they do worse. Santos just dribbles that ball out of bounds against the weight of Colin Gillespie, who was too strong for him to go through. Hell yeah, Colin. Colin gives the ball off to Highsmith, sets a screen for Book on a DHO. Book gets by Horford, cannot get the lay-in. He got by him, but just overshot the lay-in a little bit. Melton brings the ball up court, gets it to Podziemski on the wing for three, and it's good. Warriors finally break 30. 43-32, 4:06 remaining in the second. Green brings the ball up court. Highsmith slips the screen. Green whips it to him in the corner. Keith's prediction. Highsmith does not make the three. Still 3 minutes and 53 for Keith's prediction. Melton drives in transition. Whips it to Payton. Podziemski goes inside and he draws a foul on Gillespie. Suns getting a little bit stagnant again. Gillespie developing a very good incredulous face. He cannot believe the foul call. Brandon Podziemski looking stupid as usual. I'm sorry, I just can't take this guy seriously. I just really can't. I don't. I don't know. It's like he looks like Jack Harlow, but somehow even whiter. You know, like, like, like I don't know. Like, can't you just imagine him and Jack Harlow hanging out together and making each other so much worse? Like, that's what I see when I see Brandon Pajemski is just, the episode of Curb where John Hamm is the second Larry David, and they're like, there's two Larry Davids. I see Brandon Pajemski, and I'm like, there's two Jack Harlows. It's not good. Brooks passes to Gillespie as Jack Harlow missed his second free throw. Iguodaro sets a screen for Gillespie, who whips it to Brooks, covered by Santos. Brooks drives inside and throws up the one-hander, but we're going to get an offensive foul on the Suns. That's going to be 3 on Dillon, who has had not the greatest game foul-wise. He's been pretty aggressive. They're going to get him because he slapped off on Santos there. Again, I think it's a little bit ticky-tack, but, especially the way Santos is covering him. He was mugging him a little bit, but, the foul call is the foul call. It's 3 on Brooks. 3:29 left in the first half. Suns are going to call time. Could see a lineup change here. Brooks may sit for the rest of the first half. Wouldn't necessarily be shocking. Don't want him to pick up a 4th foul. That would suck. I'm glad that this lead is still double digits. I think that the biggest thing is that the Suns have not fallen into the trap of letting the Warriors tie this thing or take the lead. We've seen it happen a lot with this team where, again, 15, 16, 20-point leads. And then suddenly the other team goes on a 23-3 run, and it's just erased. And we've seen that so many times throughout this season that to see us weather the storm a couple of times and then reach a point where, the whole offense is in the mud, nothing's working. And then you hit it, and now you're back to double digits again. I like what this team has done so far today. They've shown resiliency. There's been no folding. They've played good defense. They could be playing better offense. Again, I really wanted to see 30 in this quarter, but, looks like we got a review here.
Are we challenging?
Looks like it, yeah. Suns, it looks like I wasn't sure. I wouldn't have challenged. I mean, he does make contact. It's not a real, but they're just not going to overturn this. This is not a challenge I would have made. But hey, Jordan's going to do what Jordan's going to do. And what we've learned about Jordan Ott is we have no fucking idea when this guy's going to challenge.
Yeah.
None. No clue. Scott Foster is ruling. Dillon Brooks looks furious.
Not surprised there.
No one's shocked that the Suns didn't win that challenge. It was a weird challenge. Brooks did make contact with Santos's head. I mean, he didn't slap him that hard, but that was just, they were never gonna. It was a poor choice by Jordan Ott. But the Suns still lead by 10, 3:29. Again, a couple of things suck, but a lot of things have been good. Malowacz in his warm-ups, I don't like that. I want to see him play.
Same here. I'm thinking maybe we challenge because we wanted to keep Brooks out there a little bit longer.
Very possible. Curry picked up by Goodwin. Draymond sets the screen, switch on to Gillespie. Curry fires along 2. No good. Put back by Santos is also no good. Here comes Royce O'Neal, who gives it to Iguodaro, who tries to whip it out to Booker, but Steph Curry steals the ball.
They just kept going.
Curry in transition for 3, nailed it.
See how loud that is? There's so many.
I am not listening, so no. But
there are a lot of Warriors fans there.
I was very worried about that. Like I said, I was very worried that there would be a lot of Warriors fans in the arena. And now it's a 5-point game. The Suns need to put Malawach in this game. Like it's now a 9-0 run for the Warriors. The Suns are doing what they always do. They're falling apart in the second quarter. I'm not even surprised at this point. It's frustrating, but I'm not surprised. There's a fucking foul on. They finally call something on Podziemski. But I mean, here it is again. The Suns completely falling apart, and the question is, what do you have in you now? Can you go on a run and go on an 8-0 run? And they have not done that at all lately. They just fold in the face of adversity. It's very frustrating. And they're doing it again right now. And it's just like, who is going to step up and prevent that? And it needs to be Devin Booker. Right now, it's Iguodala at the line. 5-point game.
And yeah.
Makes
and
his first
also,
free throw.
like we're here the booze like on like I know you're not listening, but it's like we don't even get the benefit of being a home team because so many Warriors fans are here.
And that's why are our fans selling their tickets for games like this? If you have season tickets to this and you sell them to someone and you don't know who they are, you're an asshole.
Yeah.
Like, don't have your season tickets if you only want to sell them to like road teams. Like, fuck you. Like, I like when teams come up with rules to prevent ticket sales to other teams' fans because they're petty. The Suns need to be more petty. Podziemski gets a lay-in. It's a 5-point game. Booker drives, draws the foul, does not get the shot, but it's a 5-point game.
Man.
Another beautiful pass from Draymond Green. Podziemski with the left-handed reverse layup. That was a nice play by Jack Harlow. Booker gets his first free throw. So back to 6.
I feel like I would get into a fight in this game if there were that many Warriors people cheering.
Oh my God, dude! Right, we already might have been thrown out. I would be swinging on so many people. Are you kidding me? I would be, dude. I almost got in a fight when we took my son to that Rockets game. Those fans that were cheering at the end, I was like, let's go fight them. Like I'm so immature, and I talk such a big game, and we never get into whatever. But this game, I would probably swing on people. Podziemski literally flops all over the place and draws a foul on Booker by being a white guy who falls over. Yeah. Incredible talent. He's such a bitch. I hate Podziemski. Like, I hate him so much. And I hate his stupid floppy ass hair. His hair is floppy just like his game. Just floppy. Because everything is floppy. Fuck Podziemski. Curry going to inbound the ball to Podziemski in the four tops. Green back to Curry, whips it to Al Horford in the corner for 3. No good. But again, Podziemski seals in, runs in for the Suns don't know how to fucking box out. And they let Podziemski walk in for the tip in. Now Horford fouls the shit out of Booker and it doesn't get called. Oh my God. Okay, well, Royce O'Neal just fouled the shit out of Podziemski and it didn't get called, so that's fine. We're even. Royce O'Neal, wide open 3 from the fucking logo. He bricks it. Suns cannot get a rebound, cannot get a shot. It's a 5-point game and it's Warriors ball. Another disastrous, horrible second quarter for the Phoenix Suns.
Yeah.
And, it's just the same thing every time. Offensive rebounds, rim protection, it's all the same thing. And you have a 7-foot center with all the energy in the world because he's a kid and you won't play him.
Right. And he's already done well this game, too.
I'm starting to worry that the coach is a dumbass. Yeah, I'm really starting to worry that the coach is an absolute dumbass. So
I'm starting to wonder if we just got to where we were in the half of the season just by grit from our own players.
Yeah. And Jordan Knott's a dumbass. Like, it's very possible. I'm seeing a lot of dumbass syndrome right now. So the question is, can we perform a dumbassectomy at halftime?
Yeah.
Or are we going to fall victim to dumbassery? Draymond Green misses his first free throw. So that's nice. 1-10 less than a 5-point game.
One problem is Booker has how many points? Let me see.
Not many.
From the free throw line. Booker has 9.
Makes a second.
He's 5 of 5 from the free throw line, so he has 4 points that aren't from the free throw.
Covered by Pajemski here. Booker drives. They're doubling him a lot. Oso Iguodala with the floater, bricks it. Here comes Curry. The Warriors trying to get the lead before halftime because the Suns are so inept. Here comes Horford for three. No good. Suns actually get a rebound for once. Booker brings it up court. They'll try to set up a 2-for-1 here. Booker covered by Melton. Drives. Cannot hit from the elbow. It's just more of the same for the Suns. 28 seconds left. About 7 seconds left between shot clock and game clock. Curry slowly brings the ball up. Gets by Goodwin. Draws the foul on Iguodala. And Curry will go to the line for two.
Can't challenge.
What's the point?
Yeah. Shake.
Just feel like Meredith.
Video for
You're the reason I drink.
God, I hate
You're the reason I live to forget.
myth.
Such a terrible second quarter.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just a disappointment because the Suns continue to do this exact same thing. I mean, this is every single game now. It's great first quarter, and you're feeling good. Second quarter is a disaster. Third quarter, the other team takes the lead. Fourth quarter, there's a little bit of hope, and then the other team closes the door.
Yep.
And it's been every game has gone this exact same way. It's now a 2-point game. The Suns have the opportunity to just, again, they were up by 18.
Right.
So they've been outscored by 16 in the second quarter. Again, just a disaster because they've let the war. I've explained it over and over. Green for three. He made it. It is back to a 5-point game. Draymond Green heaves it from three-quarter court. Obviously, that wasn't going in. So 5-point game at halftime. The Suns are outscored by 13 in the second quarter in an embarrassing performance. And, I know they're all pissed right now, as they should be. This is not, they were feeling so good. And it's great that Jalen made that shot at the end of the half and everything, but just at the end of a disaster of the second quarter, it's just a goddamn joke. And it's frustrating. And it's just, how many, at a certain point, this is coaching. When it's every single game, when you are completely incapable of figuring out how to play in the second quarter. Like, if you were gambling right now, one of the best bets you can possibly make is betting the second quarter spread against the Suns, no matter what that spread may be.
Yeah.
Because we will not cover it. We will not cover any spreads. And we're up by 5, but it's like, that's the most hollow 5-point lead I've ever felt.
I know. Because, if we come out with the same energy in the third as we did in the second, that becomes untenable. Then we're down 10 at the end of the third quarter or whatever. So.
Yep. And that's what this game is trending toward right now. This game is trending towards the Warriors having a double-digit lead as we head into the fourth quarter. And they're feeling fine right now. They're not worried about being down 5 at halftime. They're they're not even stressed. They're not even feeling anything remotely regarding, or they're great right now. They're happy. They're like, oh, good, we're going to win.
Yeah.
We're down 5. We were down 70. We're good. The Suns the Warriors are, and Steph Curry is the best at this, and the Suns are the worst at this. This is not a good, again, I've said it many times. I would almost always rather be down 15 early in a game than up 15, because it just, being up 15 in an NBA game these days is just a goddamn curse.
Yeah.
It's the early lead means nothing. And I don't know if it's the way officials call games. I don't know if it's the scrappiness of players who are obsessed with stories about comebacks.
Mm-hmm.
You have 24 minutes to just play even basketball.
Right.
And it's just, that they're not going to be, are they capable of it? Do they even have this in them? Like, I don't know.
I think they do. We were doing so well in the first quarter. We just got to attack those passing lanes like we were earlier. And he has to be willing to play Malawach. We got some decent minutes out of him. And I just don't understand. Like, Oso is he's gonna run out of gas. He can't play every minute. Put Highsmith back in there. Even Highsmith had some dynamic plays. He got a block on one end, nice assist on the other.
I agree. I think that both Highsmith and Malawach should get extended minutes in the second half. I agree with that wholeheartedly. This is the playoffs. I don't give a fuck about whose contract is what or who did what. I want to win the game.
Yeah.
And Jordan Ott is way too loyal. Like, when things aren't working, you have to try other things.
Right. Absolutely.
And we're just not doing that. Like, because the other thing is, we are people who preach, you dance with who brung you, you do what got you here. So I understand not wanting to deviate from those things. But number one, Mark Williams is a big part of why you got here, and he's not here today.
Right.
So you need to play Malawach. And number two, you also can't be crazy and just be like, well, this isn't working, but it will eventually. I'll just do it 100 more times.
Right.
You have to, as a coach, be willing to do something a little outside the box to find ways to win games. And this is that time. This is the moment where you just have to dig deeper than you ever have before. I mean, think about what's going on right here. Like, the legitimacy of the franchise is on the line. Whether or not you have a contract with this team or another team in the future could be on the line. The way that the league views you, this is, for so many of these guys, this is a moment that is greater than the Phoenix Suns wanting to make it to the first seed to, have a chance against the Thunder or whatever. This is about guys' careers in some cases. And you are right now, the entire NBA world is watching this.
Mm-hmm.
This is what's on right now. Everyone is watching this. Every GM, head coach, media member, everyone's watching this. You have a 5-point lead and you have 24 minutes and the opportunity to prove that this entire season was not a fluke, that you belong here, and that you are the kind of team that, if nothing else, is really going to piss off the Thunder for 6 games. And that's what you have the opportunity to do here. And if you just piss it away, then what has all of this been about? There's no way to feel good about this season if you lose this game. There's no way to feel good about this season if you blow this lead and you blow this great first quarter, and this just ends up as yet another opportunity for the Phoenix Suns that got left in the goddamn desert on the side of the road because we didn't have the forethought to play the guy that we drafted 10th overall. We can't do this again. There has to come a time, there has to come a moment where we become greater than the organization that we have been. It must come at some point. It must happen sometime. And it has to be today. This can't be, because if we let this go and we let slip away entirely what this season could have been, we will no longer, not only will no one respect us, but we won't respect us. How will these guys look themselves in the eye if every single opportunity they had, they blew it? And it seems simplistic and basic and reductive, but sometimes sports are about who wants it more. Sometimes it is truly a preternatural, animalistic battle of wills. Who wants it more? And we watched all season, the Suns want it more. And you have 24 minutes right now to prove that you still have that in you. And that's what they need to do. I don't know if they're having fun. They were having so much fun. And now I just I don't know. And so it's just what do you have in you? Do you have the care for this game and the ability to enjoy this, or is this just another slog? Like, I don't know, man. I love this team, and I just watching these things happen over and over. They know what the problems are. They're not fixing them. They're not making adjustments. They're not changing. So if you're doing the same thing over and over and it goes wrong every single time, what are we doing? What are any of us doing? And I'm not saying fire Jordan Ott or anything. I'm just saying, like, someone's got to wake up and say, we've got a 7'2" monster. Let's play him. We need to reach that point. So that's my soapbox. That's my speech moment. Maybe one of these days we'll do so well on this show. We'll do so well on the show that I'll get to give the halftime speech at an actual Suns game. And that would truly be amazing. But I wonder, like, I feel like my nerves would take over and I would say something like really, really stupid. I'd be like, it's basketball and you got to play basketball. You play the toughest, balls round, spins, and spin it in. And they're like, who the fuck is this crackhead in here talking to us? Man, I don't know. Like, again, at a certain point, it's just like all of the analysis and the telestration and the statistics and the this and the that. Do you want it more than them? Like, are you going to drive harder?
Yeah.
Are you going to cut harder? Are you going to get every rebound? Just want it more.
You're going to die for the ball. Yeah.
In this game, that's all you've got. Like, they're not playing good. They have 45 points.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Magic were up 30 at halftime.
Yeah.
So
we had an opportunity.
At least we avoided that fate.
Yeah. Well, we were almost the Magic. We were almost, we were
right. We had the opportunity to be up 30 at halftime. Yeah. And we blew it. And we blew it as we do.
Yeah.
But now
I'm just curious to see how we respond. Are we able to go out and hit our buckets in the beginning of the quarter?
And that's the question. It's like, do you want this to be your last third quarter?
Right. Yeah. Maybe they just don't want to play the Thunder. We know Booker.
Like, do you want this to be your last third quarter, or do you have more in you that says, no, I'm not going out like this?
Yeah.
Like,
I
want to believe that there's more within these guys.
Me too.
I want to believe that there is a deeper reach. Because again, like, I understand how it's likely going to go against the Thunder. I still want the opportunity. You still want the chance,
Yeah, we just want to watch a few more games. We want our guys to get the experience of playing in the playoffs.
Also true.
Get some development there.
Plus, David couldn't have slayed Goliath if he didn't make it through the play-in.
There you go.
So he had to slay Bill first with the, Bill had a much larger eye. It was a lot easier.
Yeah.
Bill looked like the dude from Monsters Inc., just a big green eye.
It was very easy, but still.
This joke would be extremely popular amongst Disney Christians.
What was this? This is very bizarre.
It's like a Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah. So I like the animation style.
Yeah. We're all. Oh, now there's no more animation. Oh, it was crypto. Never mind. All right. It's always fucking crypto or AI. You're like, oh, this isn't interesting. No, it's crypto. It's AI. No, never mind. It's crypto and AI. Holy shit. This is AI crypto. AI crypto NFT. Just start yelling like catchphrases from the last 10 years. Like, AI crypto NFT blockchain. And they're like, here's $10 million.
Let's go check our top shots right now.
Yeah, yeah. How are our top shots doing? I'm sure they're doing so good.
Yeah.
Remember when we didn't sell Emmanuel quickly for $800 because we're like, it could be worth more later.
Yeah.
I'd still hate myself for that.
That $800 would be gone though, you know.
I know. It would have been good, but we probably would have gone to Vegas.
Yeah.
We'd have an extra Vegas trip. Like we'd have another Vegas story.
Yeah.
And instead we kept it. In our defense, it was number 911, which we thought New York Knicks player, number 911.
Mhm.
The ones that have certain numbers have a lot of historical significance.
Yeah.
We were wrong. We
Yeah.
should have sold it. Now it's worth $1.
Yeah.
If you could even get $1 for. I remember at one point I was like, I'm going to corner the market on Svi Mikhailuk.
Yeah.
I'll own them all, and then people will need them.
To be fair, like Top Shot like tanked their own value by like changing the rules. They're like essentially like rug pulled everyone by changing like the score on the Top Shot and all this other stuff. It's
Yeah. All of it is stupid as fuck. It was always dumb, but
Yeah.
they made it dumber.
yeah.
But yeah, I remember the first time I heard of that, I was like, that's fucking stupid. And then I sold a pack that I bought for $10 for $150. I was like, oh, okay, this is cool.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, it's just so funny how those things work.
Yeah. All right.
Well, here we go. From Mortgage Matchup Arena. A wonderful name for an arena if I've ever said one. As Keith and I were talking about when we were there the other day, we should go to war against Quicken Loans Arena
Mm-hmm.
in a battle for mortgage arena supremacy.
Exactly. Yes. But what it doesn't isn't Matt Ishbia? Isn't he a mortgage person too? Like I don't know.
Yes, and so is the owner of the Cavs. So like their loan companies are like rivals.
Mm-hmm. But he like
so they like hate each other as people. It's kind of funny.
yeah. So they're like paying him to be a stadium, but
And funny enough, they're both from Michigan. So apparently Michigan is the home of cars and mortgages. So that's something. I don't know.
yeah, it's something.
You can't mortgage your car though. I don't know. You think there would be.
I like these shorts that we're wearing. You know, I like the little basketball, the Suns basketball on the short.
Yeah, they're old school.
Yeah.
I like it. They're showing the stat. We were 5 of 20 in the second quarter. Wow, we suck.
Awful. Zero
Just
bench.
horrible. No bench points, 2 of 11 from 3, 2 assists. Ass. All right.
And like and be like, well, we can't play our bench players like Malowach, who didn't even play during that stretch.
I know. He didn't play and he didn't score. Well, the bench was terrible. Yeah, because you didn't play them.
Yeah. So we're not going to play the bench the rest of the quarter, the rest of the game. I don't know. I'm so annoyed at how many Warriors fans are there still. Like
I'm not shocked at all. I knew this was going to happen when I saw what the tickets were going for. I knew it was because people were selling them to Warriors fans. Again, Suns fans have no loyalty.
Yeah.
Part of having a good whistle at home is having good fans.
Right.
Our fans suck right now. We need to stop allowing resales. Just none.
I agree. I'm sure.
Unless you like prove you're a Suns fan. You have to show social media. Brooks drives to start the third quarter. Crazy flip up. No good, but hey, Oso Iguodala gets the putback.
Yeah.
For once, we start the third quarter with the shot. I will take it.
Hey, yeah, that's better than 0 of 4 or whatever it was in the second.
It is better. Pajemski on the ball with the other side. He double dribbled again. They did not call it. Santos with the ball covered by Booker.
Mm-hmm.
Curry and Brooks going at it. Curry for 3, a quick turnaround 3. bricked it off the front of the rim, but Pajemski, another offensive rebound.
Go on.
He's really mad that I called him Jack Harlow, and he makes another layup.
Yeah.
Pajemski playing like a power forward right now, which is ridiculous because he's 2 feet tall and weighs about 100 pounds.
It's good.
And I hate him. Booker misses the 3, but Iguodala with the offensive rebound. Pass out to Brooks on the wing. Covered by Pajemski. Passes to Green. No good from 3. Pajemski's going to have about 800 rebounds when this game's over. Every single ball bouncing right to him. He's putting himself in great position.
Mhm.
No question. But it's also like just ridiculous. It's like he's playing 2K and has some rebound thing on.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Porzingis just spinning in circles with the ball. Pajemski gets it, fires a floater. That was horrible.
Whew.
Jalen Green with the rebound.
Huge rebound. Let's see if we can.
Green to Brooks inside to Iguodala. Goes at Draymond. Can't score. Goodwin with the rebound score.
There we are.
So 2 offensive putbacks for the Suns for the points in this quarter.
Yeah.
I like seeing the Suns on the offensive glass.
Me too.
Draymond inside posting up Goodwin. Passes it to Porzingis. They lose the ball out of bounds, but Goodwin was the last one to touch it, trying to steal it. Warriors ball, but nonetheless,
I like the
good
effort on
defense.
now. You know,
Say again?
I like the effort on defense.
Yep.
We're stretching.
I like that we're pass attacking every single pass inside.
Yeah.
No easy passes inside. Green almost lost the ball across half court there. Gets it to Pajemski, everyone's favorite player.
Yeah.
Inside to Santos, covered by Booker. Santos turns on him, nearly loses the ball. Out to Porzingis on the wing for 3. Porzingis nails it.
That sucks.
4-point game. Jalen Green comes across half court, gets to the rack, goes right at Porzingis and scores.
Nice.
Like to see Jalen Green be aggressive and go to the rim like that. Pajemski on the other end on the wing, picked up by Iguodala. Passes down to Draymond Green, picked up by Jalen Green. Inside to Santos, and they're going to call a foul on Booker for pushing Santos in the back.
Booker is incredulous.
Pure Tim Duncan face.
Yeah. Great.
I like that play from Jalen Green, the way he attacked Porzingis and got to the rack with his left hand. You like to see that from Jalen.
Yeah. If you could get
Side
that
out for the Warriors. Porzingis is going to inbound it. Pajemski, Peyton, Green, and Curry on the court with him.
So the same.
Green goes inside to Porzingis again. Scores over Oso Iguodala. Porzingis getting going a little bit. 5 straight points for him. 10 total. Green with the ball top of the key. Covered by Pajemski. Over to Booker. Over to Brooks. Inside. 18-footer. Nailed it.
We're getting good looks right now. We're just not able to, we're not stopping them.
Yeah. But we're scoring a little bit.
Yeah.
You like to see the Suns offense getting rhythm a little bit. Green picked up by Pajemski. Over to Draymond Green. Excuse me, it was Green picking up Pajemski. Booker, another foul inside on Porzingis. He's upset about this one. He wants a challenge.
Yeah, but we don't have them.
Yep. He is very upset. Yeah, I mean, the problem for Booker there is he's in the restricted circle, and it's just you don't want to body dudes down there. And Porzingis is 7 feet. Like, I don't. The way we're switching, I don't like. Booker shouldn't be in there.
Yeah.
On Porzingis, and we've done that multiple times. Porzingis misses 1 of 2 free throws, knocked down the first one, missed the second. Suns lead by 5 with the ball. Jalen Green having a good game. He's got it. Out to Brooks for 3. Nailed it.
All right. Brooks has been huge right now.
Brooks 5 points in a row for the Suns.
Yeah.
Curry inside. Draymond Green. Pajemski driving. Reverse layup is good.
They called.
Nope. They're going to call a travel.
Can you challenge a travel?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, that's a travel. He took like 4 steps. The Warriors do not challenge. Booker with the ball, high pick and roll with Iguodala to Green. Nails the 3. And the Suns back up by 11, and the Warriors called timeout. This is exactly what we wanted to see to start the third quarter.
Yes.
Everything was falling apart a little bit. The Suns have responded here. Mark Williams on the bench with positive vibes. Steve Kerr asking Scott Foster exactly what is traveling.
He's like, we were told before this game that we were going to win.
It's like a South Beach club. It's like a South Beach club. That was like the best thing ever when Steve Kerr complained about how loud it is in the Suns arena. And then we went to a Suns game like a few days later, and they cut together the clip of Kerr talking shit about how loud it was into a song. And they were playing it at halftime. It was like, it's like a South Beach club. It's like a South Beach club. Like over and over there. That was fucking great, dude. Like, especially because he's our former GM. Like that makes it like such an extra fuck you. Like that was what, and the fact that we were there for the, that was amazing that we got to see that in the flesh.
That was sweet.
I can't remember what game that was, but we're in the habit. We go to several Suns games a year.
Yeah.
I would love to get season tickets, but then how would we bring you Sunday Night Suns if we went to every game? We wouldn't be able to.
We would have to get like box seats for.
Oh my God, could you imagine doing a live show from box seats? That'd be amazing, dude.
That would be so sweet.
If we had box seats, we literally wouldn't need the money from a podcast. Not that we're making money from this podcast, but I'm just saying, like, it'd be hilarious to have box seats and still be podcasting. Just be like, I'm rich. I'm doing this for the sake of it. Like,
yeah, we just want to bring the game to the fans,
That's true. No, it's true. It's just funny to like think of like you have all the things in the world and you're like, I just need to talk about it.
Yeah. Just
every game speech ever is the best game speech I've given. I think Otter Pop is catching up right now. Oh, welcome, Otter Pop. Our most devoted of Sunday Night Suns fans from Canada.
Are you watching the game on Prime yourself, or are you just following along with our commentary?
Good question. We know they're rooting for Dylan Brooks, whatever the situation. What do you want to see for the rest of this quarter? Who do you like offensively? You mentioned Booker. I still think you're right. I think Booker still needs to take over and finish this thing.
Me too.
He needs like a 20-point fourth quarter sort of thing where he just like ends this game.
I agree. It's difficult though, because now he's got 4 fouls. I wonder if he'll even be playing when we come back. But yeah, I would love to see him take over, go to the line a little bit more, start hitting his jumpers. He's not getting any open looks at all right now.
No, they're doubling him all the time. They're doing to Booker what we're doing to Curry.
Yeah.
They're showing the double constantly. And then they've been committing to it way more than we have, in truth. They have done every single thing they can to just take Booker out of this game. And we're still winning.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he takes like 5 steps. Like, he does a double drag is the thing.
Yeah.
The double drag step is really what makes it a travel.
Yeah.
Jalen Green is having a nice game, proving me wrong in a lot of ways in this one. This has been the best Jalen Green game I've seen, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Jalen Green has done almost nothing wrong in this game. He has been awesome.
He has been.
This is a me eating my words game for Jalen Green. He's been excellent. Santos in the corner for 3. Air ball. Ha! Royce throws it off Draymond. Suns ball. Air ball, Suns ball. You got to love an air ball, Suns ball scenario.
Air ball, Suns ball. Yeah, that was
wrong. Royce almost lost that out of bounds off himself and throws it off Draymond. Beautiful. Goody in the dark mask, bringing the ball up court, scaring children the world around, playing the role of Bane. Jalen Green fouled by Pajemski. Booker checking back in.
Okay, so we had him out for a minute.
Yeah. We're getting to a super long rest, 3 to 4 seconds.
Like we're gonna only bring in Booker on offense, and then if we get a chance, we'll take him at it.
A Monsters Inc. reference from 20 minutes ago from Otterpop. Delayed streams are like that. Booker to Goodwin for 3. Oh, Suns cannot connect on that one. As the shot clock expired, here comes Podziemski.
He was wide open.
Step back 3, doesn't shoot it. Gives it to Draymond inside to Curry, who is fouled from behind by Jalen Green.
Right.
Jalen gave him the shoulder.
Yeah.
Curry trying to get it called a shooting foul.
You can't challenge that. But yeah, come on. That's not a shooting foul, bro. You don't shoot like this.
I know.
Like, that's not your shooting motion.
But I randomly threw the ball towards the hoop.
Yeah.
Curry for a deep 3. No good.
Nice. Good rebound.
Suns forcing some bad shots here.
Yeah.
Jalen moving quickly in this game, dude. He's been wow.
They're attacking us up like high in the.
Yes, they are, but that's allowing us to spread it out. Jalen step back 3, no good. Oh, good. No. It rolled in. That was crazy, dude.
All right, buddy.
Jalen Green. He is having a game. Guy Santos now guarded by Jalen. Whips it inside. Nope, missed layup. Here comes Booker. Suns are up by 14 with the ball. Green hesitates, thinks about the 3, passes it out to Brooks. Brooks inside, draws a foul. Scott Foster, reffing a pretty good game.
Scott Foster likes us tonight.
Yeah, Scott Foster's reffing a pretty good game.
Yeah.
It's not been horrible. It's been pretty even. Like Book has 4 fouls.
Yeah, that's true.
But they've been fouls. Like,
yeah.
You know, like I haven't found anything egregious in this game. And that's it. Like, you know how with Scott Foster, it's like, he's the devil. Like, he's the NBA's highest rated referee.
By who?
The NBA.
Right. By the NBA, not by fans.
No. But I mean, in the NBA's rating system, in the like how they rate referees for bonuses and NBA finals assignments, he's the highest rated one.
That doesn't surprise me because he's their company man. He goes out and calls the games they want the way he wants.
They're all by our special proprietary metric that we don't share with the public. He's the best one, like ESPN QBR. Yeah. No, we don't share the math, but trust me, it's science.
Yeah.
Iguodala with the ball top of the circle. Booker attacks, lobs it. Nope. But he gets it back. Iguodala couldn't complete it. Booker from the free throw line, no good. Oh, my God. Guess who rebounded the ball and got fouled by Brooks? I hate this fucking guy. Go back to being Jack Harlow, Jack Harlow. I really hate this fucking kid. Somebody get, a pair of like those razor clipper things and just shave Podziemski's hair mid-game. It'll probably be like a technical foul, but it's worth it, Yeah. What do you think the penalty for that would be? If you just like brought clippers out and shaved his head, like
you definitely
through the game.
Yeah.
It'd probably be a suspension.
It's a flagrant 3.
Royce O'Neal with the layup out off the steal. Suns up by 16. Melton brings the ball up court. He's going to get a pick from Al Horford. He'll give it to the great rebounder Podziemski inside to Horford, covered by Booker. They're trying to get Booker his 5th foul. Yep. Booker plays some stout defense, but Horford goes over him and scores. Flagrant 3. That was funny. It's a flagrant 9. You've been suspended 6 games. In flagrante. Booker tries to. Oh, there's a scrum. Suns ball. O'Neal for 3.
Oh, awesome.
There was some rugby going on for a minute there.
Yeah.
Curry Gives it to Melton for 3. And it's good.
I would always call
11-point game for the Suns. Still only 58 points for the Warriors with 4 minutes left in the third. So again, the Suns overall doing a good job on defense, even though their offense has gotten in the mud a few times. Booker fouled.
Come on, team
by
up.
Draymond Green.
Team up. Ah, bro.
Scott Foster didn't call it till the exact last second, and Draymond got furious, and Kerr got furious.
Yeah. Where's the foul? Right there.
Draymond Green's very angry.
Yeah.
Damn, he says.
Damn ball.
I think it's funny that Draymond has dyed a lot of his gray hairs. Like, because, like, I never dye mine, you know. I've considered it. I haven't done it.
Uh-huh.
But it's just so funny to me that he's like, no, I'm younger. Give me Defensive Player of the Year.
Man, they're doubling every ball handler.
Jalen pulled back 3 on Curry. Ooh, I was going to say no good, but I was like, it might get the roll again. And we're going to get a foul on 0-0 Royce O'Neal.
I don't know about that. That's ticky-tack. They were going for the ball together.
Ticky-tack, I agree. It's an 11-point game. Suns lead. Warriors are going to go to the line. It'll be DeAnthony Melton.
I don't like.
Devin Booker's least favorite former teammate.
Yeah. I want to time out almost. Like, I want us to talk about our offense for a second here because I feel
I
like
agree with that. Anytime this thing goes below double digits, I want a timeout.
Yeah.
We used to always talk about the thing about Greg Popovich. He would like call a timeout basically anytime the Suns made a goddamn basket.
right.
Like we would have a good play and he would call a timeout.
Yeah.
He'd be like, we're not letting them get momentum. And it's like it was one fucking play.
You know.
But Popovich was a psycho like that. And you know, I think we need a little bit of that. Melton nails them both, and it's a 9-point game. Call timeout.
Yeah.
Here comes Malawach. Man, Malawach coming up the sideline. You'll love to see it.
I like
Still
it.
no Grayson Allen today.
Yeah.
Booker out to Royce O'Neal. Sidesteps the defender. Cannot get the triple. Here comes Melton. Booker arms up. Not trying to draw the foul. Very good defense.
Ah.
They're going to call a foul on Jalen Green. Jalen really can't believe it.
Yeah.
I really can't believe it either. It was the latest call I've ever seen in my life.
It's
Oh, they called a goaltend.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Right.
that was a goaltend. No, that was a goaltend. That's fair. Fair enough. 7-point game. Booker has it on the wing. Iguodala slips the screen. Book gives it to him in the dunker spot. Out to Jalen Green from 40. Nails the three. Jalen Green wants this one, folks. This is what I'm talking about wanting it more. Jalen Green is putting on a show of a dude who wants it more. This is what I'm talking about. I've been dying to see this all season. Jalen Green, 25 points, 7 of 12 from 3. Yeah, I wish we'd seen this all season, but you know what? I'll take it now.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Another tough shot by DeAnthony Melton. He's keeping the Warriors in this one. DeAnthony Melton and Brandon Pajemski have had themselves a couple of nice games. Draymond, too, doing his thing that he always does. Booker doubled up high, gives it off to Iguodala, who's going to get fouled by Draymond.
Man. 3 on Draymond.
3 fouls for Draymond. Dude, fucking Jalen shot that from way out there.
He was like, "Why'd you pass that to me, Oso?" Oh, whatever, I'll take it.
From the logo, he realized there were 2 seconds left. He's like, fuck it. He's having a game, baby. He's hot.
Yeah. All right. When this comes back, I'm gonna watch the end of this quarter in the other room.
Understood. I really hope that the Suns get Malawach in here. It's time. You know, it's time to get the big man in here, get a little rim protection, you know, and let's get, you know, again, this is the opportunity. You got to take this thing and extend it to 10, you know, not let it go down. What are you looking to see the rest of this quarter? Like, what's one thing that you really want to see? You mentioned the Highsmith 3 in the second quarter. What's one thing you really want to see down the stretch of the third quarter?
I would love, I would love Man to get in there and get a block, and then
I was literally just thinking of Malawatch block. That's awesome.
yeah, so exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for us to really, tighten up our defense in the last couple minutes of this quarter, and then really let that feed our offense going into the fourth. That's what I'm looking for. Oso's played 26 minutes.
Yeah. Oso's played a lot.
Yeah.
There should be more Ryan Dunn minutes too.
Yeah. We're not playing Fleming. We're not playing Dunn barely. We played Highsmith over Dunn, and Highsmith over Fleming. I wonder if we'll bring him back out.
I'd be happy to see Highsmith.
Yeah.
I would love, again, I'm loving these defensive oriented lineups because we are just doing so much out of transition. Mm-hmm. I'm okay having 2 non-shooters on the court. The Warriors are not so good on defense that we have to have 4 shooters. This is not the Thunder. Mm-hmm. I'm okay having 2 defensive players on the court because it's just going to cripple every single thing they're trying to do, and it's going to prevent Podziemski from getting 9,000 fucking rebounds. Yes. He must have double-digit rebounds already.
Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, he's got – no, I was looking at Porzingis. I was like, what? He's got 8.
How many offensive?
That I don't have a look at right now.
Okay.
We got the most on their team by double. Next closest person has 4.
Let's see.
Goodwin has our most rebounds with 8.
I got the ESPN box score here. Thanks, ESPN.
Al Horford on their team.
He has, let's see. Yeah, 8 boards, 3 offensive rebounds for Podziemski.
Our starting lineup is Dylan Brooks plus 18, Jordan Goodwin plus 9, Jalen Green plus 13, Booker plus 16, Oso minus 1.
Wow. What's Malawat's plus minus?
Plus 4.
Interesting.
I would love to see Gillespie get some points if they're going to bring him in. All right, so I'm going to go in the other room. I'll be back for the start.
We'll see ya. We're closing out the third quarter here on Sunday Night Suns. Our boy Keith Strader joining us on and off as we continue here with the Suns playing game against the Warriors. Jalen Green's got the ball at the circle, gives it off to Devin Booker. It's Booker, Highsmith, O'Neal, Green, and Gillespie. Booker scores at the elbow. Looks like the Malawatch substitution was changed. They got Highsmith in instead. Booker scores at the elbow, makes it a 10-point game. Santos brings the ball up court, gives it off to Podziemski, who whips it over to Melton in the corner to Horford, who gives it on a DHO to Melton, back to Horford, inside to Santos, who's all over him is Royce O'Neal and is going to draw the foul. O'Neal kind of got up, jumped. Santos got him in the air and was able to draw the foul on him. The biggest thing here for the Suns, we just talked about it. You cannot let this thing falter down the stretch. The Suns have got to keep this thing at double digits or as close as possible going into the fourth quarter. You want to take this thing up to 20, not let it fall to 2. We are the best commentators. It is the truth. Santos misses the first free throw, still a 10-point game. 1:56 remaining. Suns wearing a kind of classic new school blend uniform that's, a nod to the 90s teams with especially with the shorts like Keith was talking about earlier. Very cool uniforms. Loving Royce O'Neal's shoes. I'm a big-time shoe guy, I'm being honest with you. If I could, I'd have 2,000 pairs of shoes. Booker whips it over to Gillespie to O'Neal for 3 on the wing. Gillespie gets the rebound to Highsmith, but they're going to say that Gillespie stepped out of bounds. It's a 9-point game, $1:42 remaining. Warriors are going to have the ball. Curry's still sitting. It's Podziemski, Melton, Horford, Santos, and Payton II. Santos drives, loses the ball, but it's off Highsmith. Boy, watching this game, Guy Santos sure thinks he's good. He has been driving, attacking. He's putting spin moves. He's posting. He's shooting. He's doing all sorts of shit. Guy Santos believes that Guy Santos is a star player. Good for Guy Santos. Horford's going to post up Jalen Green. Gives it to a cutting Guy Santos for the bucket. I stand corrected. He's a star. He made a layup. It's a 7-point game. Gillespie whips it to O'Neal to Jalen Green. Green's being guarded by Santos. Booker being guarded by Payton II. Green's able to get inside, over to Booker on the wing, to Gillespie in the corner, back out to Green, who takes advantage of the Warriors' stifling defense and gets all the way to the rim. Love to see Jalen Green attack like that. Just under a minute remaining, 56 seconds. Suns lead by 9. Again, let's keep this goddamn thing double damn digits. So we need one more bucket from the Suns. Horford backing down. Going to get fouled by Highsmith on that one. 43 seconds remaining. Suns lead by 9. Al Horford, quiet game. Hasn't shot particularly well. He's done a couple of things in the post. Hasn't necessarily looked like Al Horford, but then he necessarily hasn't had a lot of time this season. Especially, although I guess he does have, him and Porzingis know plenty about each other from playing together with Boston, don't they? Hopefully there's only about 12 minutes left in the season. Go Suns. Horford knocks down the first free throw there a moment ago. Now he's about to shoot the second one. Curry still on the bench, getting an extended rest. Very good for the Warriors. Horford knocks them both down to 7-point game. And we got a little bit of a kerfuffle going on between Draymond Green and Haywood Highsmith. Haywood Highsmith is walking away. Looks like we may have a technical foul on Draymond Green, which is one of the most commonly used sentences in the English language. Might just be a regular foul. Either way, it's Suns ball. And it's a 7-point game. 43 seconds remain. Gillespie's going to bring the ball up for the Suns. He'll give it off to Book. Book gets a slip screen from Haywood, gives it back to Jalen Green, and Booker draws a foul. So, aggressive defense from the Warriors, aggressive defense from the Suns, at times betraying both of them. We've been getting plenty of foul calls, and sometimes it's been working out for the Suns, sometimes not, but Booker to the line now. With a 7-point lead, the chance to extend it to 9. Suns got a couple of substitutions coming in to end the quarter here. Book nails the first free throw, 77-69. The entire NBA world watching right now. And this is the opportunity the Phoenix Suns have been waiting for to show what they can fucking do. Actually close the goddamn gap for once. Win a game, perchance. Curry's coming back in for the last 33 seconds of the third quarter. Curry only 7 points, 2 of 8 from the field, 1 of 5 from 3. Suns have done a phenomenal job keeping the ball away from him. Book makes his second free throw, and it's a 9-point game. Curry's got the ball with 30 seconds remaining. Suns 12 of 12 from the charity stripe tonight. Never see the Suns doing that lately. That was a big key that Keith mentioned to the Suns winning. They've done a great job. Curry gets the rack, gets by Highsmith, but misses to lay it. And the Suns are going to have the ball with 16 seconds remaining. They're in transition. Booker's going to set up and hold for the last shot. Suns a great opportunity to take this thing to double digits here. 7 seconds left. Booker gets doubled by Curry. Highsmith with the ball wide open. He shoots the 3. Cannot nail it. End of the third quarter. Podziemski will heave it, but it was already over. Suns lead by 9. They increased their lead by 4 points in that quarter. You can't be too mad at that at all. We said we wanted to see them increase the lead. We wanted them to get to double digits. I'll take 9. Booker got a little bit of rest there. Jalen Green's having a great game. We really should see some Malawach, but Highsmith's been awesome on defense. Overall, phenomenal defensive performance for the Suns. They've held the Warriors to 69. Mostly a pretty great performance.
Yeah. You know, Highsmith has tried to hit those threes. He took 2 shots.
He's taken a couple of them. He has. But, it's the defense. His defense on Curry on that last layup was awesome. He just made that one impossible for Curry to get any sort of angle on. And that's the reason I love, again, I'm fine. We don't need to have all shooters. Like, let's get some defensive lineups out there. Let's worry about the 4-shooter lineups when we're playing the Thunder. Right now, let's get some fucking defensive lineups out there and let's hit these guys.
Does it surprise you that we put out Highsmith to replace Oso over Malawach? Because it surprises me.
No, because we went right into a timeout after that.
Mm-hmm.
And the Warriors saw that substitution coming and made a lineup change. And so I think Jordan Knott just went with what he saw. He's letting the Warriors dictate what he's doing.
Which is not great. You usually
I don't necessarily agree with it, but we're up by 9.
Yeah.
So if it continues to work, I'm going to let it go.
Yeah, that's true.
We got to win the game.
Yeah, if we win the game, it was a good choice.
Yeah, I mean, that's, listen, I'm not going to second guess stuff when you win.
Yeah.
I'm going to feel good about stuff when you win. So, I feel we wanted to increase the lead in the third quarter. We did that. So mission accomplished. So I'm not going to knock him too hard. We just got to keep going.
Yeah. What do you think the lineup's going to be start of the fourth quarter? Keep him this.
It's an interesting question. I think we'll probably see. Let's see. I think Jalen Green. I think Jordan Goodwin. I think Brooks. Even with the foul trouble, I think Brooks.
Mm-hmm.
I think Highsmith will stay out there. And I think we can get some Malawach here. Yeah. So I'm going with the super defensive lineup plus Green. So Green, Goodwin, Brooks, Highsmith, Malawach.
Oh, dude, I would love that.
I would love that lineup. That's what I'm calling.
Mm-hmm.
Is he really going to do it? I don't know, but that's what I'm calling.
Yeah.
That's the lineup I would use right now. I would go out there. I'd go huge,
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I would fucking listen to me. I would play Dunn, Iguodala, and Malawach together, and I would be like, score.
Yeah.
Just score. I'll worry about what I'm doing. You score. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would do that. Like, I would just be like, you guys, they're not going to score because we have the longest lineup ever. So let's do that.
Yeah.
Well, fuck the Warriors and their stupid comebacks. They're showing the Warriors trailed the Clippers. Fuck them.
Yeah.
That's the Clippers, not the Suns, goddammit.
Yeah.
All right, so the lineup is Highsmith and Jalen Green. I got those two right, and Goodwin. All right. So I'm 3 for 3 so far. Who are the other two in the backcourt? We also got it's Booker and O'Neal. Okay, well, I got 3 out of 5.
Yeah.
I'll take it. Booker gets the ball in the turnover. He's guarded now by Curry. Jalen Green thinks about the 3. Goes to Goodwin in the opposite corner, who goes back out to Green. 18-footer.
Nice.
Very good.
He waited for the right shot.
Jalen Green, yeah. He's not hesitating today. He's being patient.
Yeah.
They're different things. He's getting off the ball and being patient and waiting for his shot. You love to see it. You really, truly do. Great defense by Royce there. Great defense by Goodwin on Curry, and Curry still hits the 3 in his face. Wow. 8-point lead. Curry's going to make this difficult. He's only got 10 points. He's 2 of 6 from 3, but more is coming.
Yeah. That's why
double Green.
You want to be up more than 8.
Yeah. Highsmith, a nice pass to Royce. Back out to Goodwin. Nails the 3.
That was
beautiful passing all around. Curry's going to bring the ball up court. He's picked up by Goodwin, who pokes the ball away. And the steal, we're going to get a jump ball. Great defense by Goodwin to force the jump ball. The energy is palpable.
Yeah.
And I think you're right. I think a lot of the Warriors fans are like up top, you know? Because you can see a lot of people cheering. At least the lower bowl is mostly Suns fans, thank God. But, dude, if we were in the nosebleeds at this game right now, we would be punching people out. Like, it would be bad.
It would be.
Then security would come to eject us, and then they'd get hit, and then they'd join us, start punching people out. Like, it'd be awesome. Goodwin versus Curry jump ball. Yeah, Warriors win. Curry has it off the tip from Draymond. He drives to the rack, comes up short. Booker grabs the rebound and got slapped in the face by Santos, and that's going to be a foul on Santos. Suns with an 11-point lead, the ball and 10 minutes and 22 seconds away from a playoff series against the Thunder. And as we know, anything can happen.
You know, the thing is a lot of people will be watching that series, you know.
Be nice to get some eyes on the Phoenix Suns.
Yeah.
Booker draws another foul.
Then another Santos? That's 5 on Santos, I think. If that's
this guy, I think they call him Peyton, actually.
And they did.
Devin Booker will go to the line. Suns still have not missed a free throw. Sorry to jinx us.
We're perfect from the line so far?
Yes.
Nice.
While you were gone, I mentioned that as one of your keys to the game.
Hey.
And you've been killing that.
You know, they were focusing on that for sure, too, then.
Booker nails them both.
Oh, yeah.
Suns lead by 13. 10 minutes and 12 seconds left. 14 of 14 from the line are the Suns. Warriors are 14 of 18. Draymond Green guarded by Haywood Highsmith. Melton for 3 on the cross-court pass. Bounces in. Wow.
What a bounce.
Melton and Pajemski have been keeping them in this game. Like, truly. Jalen Green, he pulls up the triple, cannot get it halfway down. Melton on the rebound. Here come the Warriors in transition. Melton tries to cross over Booker, gives it off to Santos. Curry somehow wide open. I don't know what the fuck happened there. And now it's a 7-point game.
It's a major screen.
Yeah, but even with the screen, they're standing there. It was horrible defense. Highsmith cannot get the 3.
Yeah.
Here comes Melton. Suns need a big stop here. Melton drives on Jalen Green. Great defense from Jalen Green there. And Jalen Green gets the rebound. Here come the Suns in transition.
Need a score here.
Jalen's got the ball, gets the screen from Goodwin, switches on to Santos. Another screen from Royce, switches on to Curry. Green blows right by Curry to the rack and scores. Jalen Green has outplayed Steph Curry by about a factor of 10 in this game. It's pretty awesome. Maybe not 10, but, 31 points for Jalen Green, 12 of 18 from the field. This is about the best you're ever going to see Jalen Green.
Hey, man.
This is the best you're going to see a lot of players. He's having an amazing game. Curry smothered by O'Neal, but still gets by him. Cannot get the lay-in, though. Great defense. Highsmith with the rebound. Here comes Goodwin. Pushes it to the trailing O'Neal. Pulls up. Cannot hit the 3.
There we go.
Green gets the rebound. 3-pointers lead to long rebounds. 9-point game, Suns lead. Booker has the ball, guarded by Curry. Above the 3-point arc. Green in the corner. Sidestep 3.
Yes.
Absolute money. Jalen Green is unfucking conscious right now, dude. I have been waiting all goddamn season to see this guy play like this.
Oh my God.
And if you're going to do it today.
Yeah.
This is the day to do it. 34 points for Jalen Green. Unfucking real. He is balling right now.
Another good play by
Santos loses the ball yet again. Here comes Booker. Suns lead by 12. 7.5 minutes remain. Book calls it a clear out, then calls for the screen from Goodwin. ISOing on Santos. He gets Jalen Green. And the 1-footed 18-footer. Wait, are they gonna? What do they call here?
Timeout, I think.
Oh, he was begging for a foul. Okay, all right. Well, the Warriors trail by 14, and the Suns are coming to life, man. This has been weeks since we've seen this shit. Jalen Green. Listen. I have talked a lot of trash about Jalen Green on this show. Let's call a spade a spade. I have said many times, I'm out on this dude. He doesn't have it. He's not doing it. Today, Jalen Green is doing every single thing you have asked from him. And it's not just that he's making shots. Of course, that's good. But the reason that he's making shots is because he's choosing good shots. Everything is wide open. Everything is driving to the rack, blowing by a slower player. When he doesn't have a shot, he gets off the ball immediately, flies around another pick, and gets the ball again, and then finds the shot. Every single fucking thing I have asked Jalen Green to do all season, he is doing today. So listen, I'm taking credit for this shit, because if he had ever watched the show before, he clearly watched it this week. He clearly watched it over and over and over, because we saw a spike in views after doing the live show the other day. It's clear Jalen Green came here and said, I've got to be better. And he watched this and knew it, because this is exactly the whole goddamn season. All I have said is give up the ball, go around the screen, and come get it again. And he has done that today to ridiculous efficiency. He is destroying the Warriors. He is currying Curry. He's hitting threes from everywhere. He's getting to the rack with these. This is the Jalen Green game that literally everyone has been waiting for, against a good team, against a good defense, in a high-pressure situation when it matters. For once, he's doing it. But the thing is, it has nothing to do with, oh, he's just making shots. It's that every fucking shot he's taking is a great shot. Yeah. And he hasn't done that all season. And they are all over the place. And this is the thing is, they are doubling the shit out of Booker. And Jalen Green has realized, this is my opportunity. I got to score. And he has done it. And he is killing it. I'm not taking back anything I said, because everything I said was right. And this was exactly what we have needed to see from him. And the biggest thing has just been when he doesn't have his first option, instead of dribbling around and standing around for 5 seconds, he gives up the ball and goes and runs around 2 picks. Yeah. That's the biggest thing in this game. Someone said to him, look, right here, right now, pass this ball. Right here, pass this ball. If you don't have a shot, just pass. You'll get the ball back. We're not a selfish team.
Not at all.
This has been the Jalen Green game that everyone has been waiting for. Good for him, man. Finally.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I am just so happy to see it. 2 games in a row, pretty much, you know. He had some turnovers late in the fourth quarter of the last game, but he's done. If this is what he's going to be playing like in the playoff, atmosphere, I am all here for it.
Well, that's the thing is, like, if you play like this, we're a completely different team.
Yeah.
We're a completely different team. If he played like this, is the thing is, let's not remember this is a number 2 overall pick. This guy was picked right after Cade. Like, we know that he's talented. And there were some people who said he should have gone number 1. Like, we know that he has all of the talent in the world. It's always been a problem of decision making. Always. And this is the first time I have ever watched him play a game where I see him consciously saying, I do not have a shot. I am going to get off the ball and then go get the ball again. He is doing that today with just ridiculous efficiency, and it's killing the Warriors. There's nothing they can do about it. And this has been, Booker only has 15. He's not even having a good game. He's 0-4 from 3. He's 3 of whatever. And we're still up by 14 because Jalen Green is roasting.
Yeah.
Pajemski whips it over to my favorite guy, Guy Santos. Santos and Pajemski, the Hair Brothers. Gives it to Horford, back to Santos, back to Horford. Horford bears the triple. 6:50 remain. It is 11-point game, 91-82. Suns lead with the ball. Royce O'Neal, Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, Devin Booker, and Jordan Goodwin in what can only be termed as the smallest lineup of all time.
Yeah, I may have kept Highsmith in and taken out Royce.
I agree.
Same. There we go.
Booker scores.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Booker scores on the fade with the super tiny lineup. Booker's guarding Horford. So Booker's playing center on defense right now. That makes a lot of sense. O'Neal fouls Curry. Are they calling that a shooting foul?
Yeah, they are.
Wow. That's going to be 3 shots for Curry. Stupid foul by Royce O'Neal.
Yeah.
Maybe you should have a center in there or something.
Yeah.
Jordan Knott hates centers is what we're learning.
Yeah.
Jordan Knott does not believe in the modern NBA center. And that's not good considering that the Suns heavily invested in 2 of them. Curry to the line, shooting 8 million probably. Ball lied. The first shot is good. 12-point game, 6:18 remaining. Curry chewing his mouth guard like an adolescent, as he is wont to do.
Mm-hmm.
Steph Curry, obsessed with popcorn, has his own ranking system for every stadium popcorn in the NBA. Spends the flights home from Warriors games rating the popcorn from that facility that night. Maybe not as much anymore now that he has kids and stuff, but for years. Say again?
I wonder if price factors in on that and like how much $2 popcorn.
No, he has like his own rating system. It's like crunchiness, taste, freshness. The Miami Heat, whenever he came there, they would do this like set up a special popcorn station just for Steph. Like that's how teams treat stars. He never even played for the Heat. It doesn't matter. A lot of passing around leads to a Jordan Goodwin corner 3. Jordan Goodwin having himself a nice game.
Dude, that's huge.
Goody is hitting many timely threes in this game. Curry across half court, picked up by O'Neal, gets inside, whips it to Payton, who gives it back to Santos up top to Podziemski. Suns forcing a lot of extra passes, and now the turnover. Here comes Royce O'Neal in transition. Here comes Booker. Suns shorthanded because Goodwin had been knocked out of bounds, but he's back now. Brooks sets the pick. Booker ISOing on Al Horford. Podziemski shows double, but Booker just goes up over both of them and scores. It's a 15-point lead for the Suns with 5:21 remaining. Devin Booker a roasting right now.
Yeah.
The Phoenix Suns are kicking ass.
Yeah. What happened to the double on that play?
Yeah, and this is what we've been needing. Like this is Booker is starting to take over a little bit. He's running point. He found Goodwin in the corner on the previous one. Now he gets just an easy up and over. And it just looks like the Warriors are running out of gas. Like they did everything. They came out of here. They worked super hard to get their comeback against the Clippers and all that stuff and everything. And now it's just finally we're not the ones fading. The Warriors look like they're fading. And we are finally taking it to the next level.
Yes.
And this is exciting right now because we're doing it on offense and defense. It's not one way. We're not trading buckets. We're holding them down on defense, and we're getting some good shots on offense right now.
Yes, we are.
And you gotta love to see it. You gotta love to see it. What can you say? As much as the prize is the Thunder. Say again.
Just 5 more minutes and we get the Thunder prize.
5 more minutes. 5 more minutes and we get the Thunder. But hey, you know what? Eventually I'll get to the delusional part where I'm like, we could be the Thunder. Like
that's for this Sunday. When this comes back,
Haley,
watch it in the other room for a couple minutes.
This stupid Haley Steinfeld signed State Farm commercial won't go away. Gotcha.
It is
those commercials drive me nuts, dude. I get like this is the thing. Like I hate when Super Bowl commercials launch a campaign. Super Bowl commercials are supposed to be a one-off thing, but when you then see it like every single day, you know what I'm saying? Like it's so stupid. Like plus again, I can't take Haley Steinfeld seriously. She's the one who was like, all of these other teams in the AFC East are Josh Allen's kids. And every response was like, literally all of those teams have a Super Bowl and not the Bills. Like, I'm making fun of you from the Jets perspective. Do you understand how pathetic that is? Like, like she's all, he owns all these teams. It's like, does he though? Like, again, the Patriots just went to another Super Bowl. Where were the Bills? Oh, not there. Okay. Right. So, it's just, I
wonder
yet again.
He's like,
yet again.
On my behalf.
Not that I'm happy with the Patriots, Robert Kraft and his well, that's for another show. We don't do that on this show. We talk Phoenix Suns on this show. You have to have topic division at some point. Otherwise, you got to give people a break.
Yeah.
There's an ad for a crazy horror movie on my screen, and I'm interested in it.
Yeah, that looked interesting. All right, I will see you in a bit.
15 points separate the Suns and Warriors. $5:21 remains, and I mean, this is it. This is all the marbles. This is what it comes down to. This is it right here. The whole season is on the line. These 5 minutes, you've got your cushion. You've got your star players. Jalen Green is balling. You know the Warriors are going to give you one last push. 110 points probably wins this game. Podziemski gives the ball to Horford, who is guarded by O'Neal. Inside to Green, who whips it to Santos, who goes to Podziemski, who gets the lay-in and one. Stupid foul there. Podziemski, again, playing like a power forward in this game and repeatedly finding ways to get interior buckets, rebounds, just all sorts of things you don't want to see a fucking 6'2", 6'3" guard do. And again, his hair is stupid like Jack Harlow. He also looks like Jack Harlow. He, again, looks like the kind of person who, when asked about something, why he got better at basketball, would say, I got blacker. Like that, you know. I hate Brandon Podziemski. Jalen Green brings the ball up court. It is a 12-point game. 5 minutes remain. Booker, Green, O'Neal, Brooks, and Goodwin in the super small lineup remain for the Suns. Doesn't look like the Warriors made any changes either. Booker has the ball. He's doubled by Curry and Green. Jalen Green whips it to Brooks in the corner for three. But the Warriors get the rebound. Podziemski, I'm pretty sure that's 10. It's at least 9. Santos picked up by Goodwin. Santos nearly lost the ball again. This dude would have an F- turnover teammate grade on 2K. Podziemski open for 3 in the corner. Bricks that one. Santos still gets the rebound out to Curry. Curry finds a shred of daylight and shoots the 3. Draymond Green goes over the back and somehow doesn't get a foul call. I don't know what the fuck. Just that was crazy. Draymond Green went way over the back on that one. Foul on the Warriors. It's Suns ball. Draymond furious, which I'm, everyone is so shocked about. Suns with the ball. Booker's got a 4:13 remaining. Brooks again in the corner, passes up the open 3, whips it to O'Neal, who nails it. Royce has been a little cold lately. This was a great time to make one. Puts it back to 15 for the Suns. 3:58 remain. Curry's picked up by Goodwin. Behind the back pass to Draymond in the corner, who misses it 3. Horford gets it above the arc. Can't get it. Goodwin gets the 3, or gets the rebound, whips it off to O'Neal, who passes it, and out of bounds off the Suns. 3:42 remain. The Suns so close here. So close. Curry in the corner for 3. Oh, my God, thing was all the way down. Green gets the rebound, whips it to Podziemski in the corner, and he nails the 3. 12-point game. Timeout. There we go, Jordan. There you go. Call timeout right there. I love that. Don't let the Warriors get momentum. Don't let them get rhythm. That's the right thing to do. Call that timeout. It is a 12-point game with 3:23. The Suns need to do every single thing they can to take away any momentum or rhythm the Warriors had. They can score so quickly, so fast. You cannot let Curry get going. Again, I think 110 wins this game. It's 102-90. The Suns are so close. You're 3 minutes and 23 seconds from the postseason. Everything we've wanted is right here.
Yeah.
It's just we're so close, man. And Podziemski's had an amazing game for the Warriors. Like without Podziemski and without Melton, they wouldn't even be in this game. Curry hasn't done it. Draymond's done it on defense and passing, but he's not scoring.
No.
Obviously, he's not a scorer. We've played a great game. Like this is This is what we need to do.
I agree. I like that he called a timeout, after.
Oh, I love that. Was the first thing I said. I said, yeah, call timeout, Jordan. Not like I said that immediately. I was like, hell yeah, baby, because that's what we needed. We needed that timeout right there. There was no scenario where that, we needed that. So,
how many timeouts do we have left? They're not really showing us.
Yeah, that's a good point. Actually, I don't see. Yeah, that's a failure of the Amazon design screen here.
I agree.
Because I'm honestly not sure. Jalen's going to bring the ball up court. 3:18 remain. Season on the line. Brooks has it. O'Neal wide open in the corner. Nails it. This is a great time for Royce O'Neal to get hot. This is a great time for Royce O'Neal to get hot.
Yes, it is.
Suns lead by 15. 3 minutes remain. Curry drives inside. Tries to whip it to Horford in the corner, but Jalen Green steals it.
Royce, one of the best fourth quarter three-point shooters in the league.
Booker had an open look at a three, but brings it back out. 2:50 remaining. Suns by 15.
He just wants to take the time now off the clock.
There is an opportunity for a dagger. Cross court to Brooks. Oh, they didn't realize how much time was left.
Yeah.
They definitely took time.
Yeah.
2:37 remains. Suns lead by 15. It's gut check time.
Yeah. Because
Again, I said I think 110 to do it. I think so.
Warriors are on 3-point shot only mode.
Yes.
They're whipping to the open man and just shooting, jacking it up.
Yep. They're in desperation mode.
Yeah.
Podziemski draws a foul on Jalen Green there, but it's okay. Jimmy Butler looking depressed in his hat. Curry whips it to Draymond, who tries to throw it inside to Melton, but Jalen Green steals it again. Jalen Green is player of this game, folks. There's no question. Booker's got the ball. Approaching 2 minutes remaining. Jalen's got it now. Back to Brooks.
They're just taking all the time off as they can.
Suns at this point running clock.
Yeah.
7 seconds on the shot clock. Brooks drives. Oh, he misses the layup, but he gets some rebound. And let's bring it back out. Draws the foul on Melton. 2 minutes and 2 seconds remain. The Suns lead by 15. And I almost can feel myself breathing a sigh of relief.
Yes.
But not quite.
Yes.
I've seen it before, so I'm still not there yet.
You said you wanted to see 110?
I said 110 I thought would guarantee the win.
All right.
And right now it's 105-90. I mean, we've seen Dirk Nowitzki do this. So I'm not counting out Steph Curry. I've seen Steph Curry do a lot of things.
Yeah.
So I want 5 more points because I don't think that Steph Curry is going to make 7 threes in 2 minutes. I think that that's a lot for even Steph Curry.
I agree.
So we're going to see, I guess. We'll do the review right now. The Suns versus Thunder.
Yeah.
Do they have a theoretical game 1 yet?
I think it's Sunday. I think it's a day of rest.
Sunday, 12:30.
Wow. Okay.
So it's a daytime game. I actually like that. That lends itself to an upset,
Yeah.
They're trying to determine if this is out off Brooks. I think that's out off Melton, though.
It was a successful challenge. Unfortunately,
I must be behind now because I'm still on the challenge.
I overheard it on the announcement. They didn't actually show the guy give out the announcement.
Gotcha. I'm recycling just to make sure I'm at full liveness. You know how it is sometimes you're streaming and it lags or pauses and suddenly you're like 30 seconds behind. You didn't even realize it.
Yeah.
2 minutes remain.
Over and back.
Wow.
Did he really?
That was
I missed
surprising. Kerr's losing his mind. Kerr's on the court right now losing his shit.
Wow. I missed what Otter Pop said.
Kerr is losing his shit right now, dude. He is like out there like fuck you.
He was saying something about flopping. I mean,
Yeah, because Jalen runs into him and that's a pretty good acting job. Jalen Green going for his first Oscar.
Oh, they're challenging too.
Coach's challenge.
That's back-to-back challenges, basically.
Wasn't that both on Pajemski being fouled by Jalen Green? That's hilarious, dude. Oh my god. It's like a South Beach club. The Warriors are congregating all the old white guys to discuss all the old white guy tactics. They're like,
So are we shooting threes or threes?
what if we play golf about it? We could order a steak and send it back.
No sloppy steaks.
We could order a soup and wait 30 minutes to eat it and then say it's cold. Would that help?
Yeah, and then try to get it comped.
Yeah. And then send our granddaughter a $5 check at Christmas. Does that help anything? Steph's like, thank you, Grandpa. That's very nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, you should Google Steph Curry popcorn and just read about this dude. He's so fucking weird. That's what makes him great, though. All the great ones they're either weird or mentally unstable, you know?
Yeah. Unless they are going to call him for flopping.
Do you think that when Scott Foster walks into like referee bars, they're like, oh, it's the great Scott Foster, or they're like, oh, I hate Scott Foster? Like, I wonder what other referees
That's a good
feel,
question.
you know?
They probably boo him. Get out of here. You can't eat here, Scott.
We love Chris Paul. Boo. Technical foul called on Jalen Green because of this dumb shit.
But
Steph Curry goes to the line, and the ball lies. It is a 14-point game.
Coach.
Jalen Green telling Pajemski what sex with a girl is like. Curry fires from literally 40 feet away. Out of bounds. Pajemski rebounds it, or actually Melton rebounded it to Pajemski. And Goodwin with the steal from Horford. Jordan Goodwin, dunk!
Oh.
And that might be the capital ending on the end of this game. It is 107-91. Pajemski for three from the corner, and he got it. God damn. 107-94. 138 remains.
Yeah.
The Suns just need to not be stupid. A 13-point lead with 1:28 left. Don't be dumb. Dylan Brooks drives, whips it to Goodwin in the corner to win this game. 110 points with 1:21. That's it.
Yeah.
Wrap it up. I called 110.
Yeah.
It's done. Melton fires a three. No good.
Man, what a game.
Royce O'Neal grabs the rebound, whips it up to Booker, and the Warriors have given up. Brooks fires a corner three, and it's good, but
Wait, what just happened? Like, Booker just got hit or something?
I think they called a foul on someone on the Warriors before Brooks shot it. Yeah. They called a foul on Draymond. Draymond just left.
Yeah.
He's just like, wait, did Draymond just go to the locker room? Oh, no, there he is. Okay. I thought Draymond just like left the court like a bitch. No. He's still there. Okay.
Not sure exactly what's happening.
Draymond's putting his warm-ups on. The Warriors are basically conceding at this point.
Yeah.
Steph Curry looks like he's going to cry, and I don't mean that in an insulting way. I mean, I literally wonder if he's considering retirement because he looks pretty upset right now. Like Steph looks like he didn't want to, like this was the end for. I mean, Steve Kerr doesn't have a contract anymore.
Yeah.
The three of Kerr, Draymond Green, and Steph are huddling like it could be the last time.
Yeah.
That's right, motherfuckers. We sent you packing. That's right. That's right. We sent your asses home. Bye-bye from Phoenix, Arizona. Fuck you. God damn, that feels good. The dynasty died here. That's what I like. It died right fucking here.
And we just saw what they did, against the Clippers. It's not like they had no gas left.
Steph Curry is dapping all his teammates like this is the end for him. Like this looks like Steph Curry. Like this, if I didn't know better, like this looks like Steph Curry is reacting to his last game.
That's what it looked. Yeah.
That's what this looks like to me. Like this looks like Steph Curry. Technical foul. Booker nails the free throw. But Steph Curry, they look, and it could just be that he knows Steve Kerr is leaving.
Yeah.
And then it's sort of the end of an era. But like Booker and Draymond are getting into it now. Draymond's yelling shit from the bench. Booker's about to go over there and knock the shit out of Draymond. Draymond's like, I'm all right. Yeah, you're a loser. Oh, like Draymond's whole, it's just you're a loser, dude. Like Draymond Green will forever be a phenomenal basketball player with a loser shitty attitude. That's just what he has. You're a sore loser. You're a sore winner. Draymond Green just has a shitty attitude. It's just what it is. Like you're on the sideline now, still talking shit about years ago or whatever. Like it's just this is Draymond, like. This is what he'll always be. And it's just, for him to, it's like you wouldn't be anywhere without Curry. Like, yeah. And Draymond's amazing, but come on.
They just ejected him. It's so stupid though, dude. Like, why eject Booker? Like, because he responded to Green's onslaught of bullshit.
They're gonna rescind Booker's technical.
Yeah.
Like, look at Draymond Green's.
Dude,
what a child.
No, clearly,
dude, he's such a child. Do you see how pissed Mike? That's the Warriors GM. Yeah. They think it's so funny. He's a fucking child, dude. It's embarrassing. What an embarrassment, dude. Like that, I mean, it doesn't even matter. Like Booker has no technicals, so it means it's not like he's gonna get suspended. But it's just that's Draymond Green. He's a piss poor winner. He's a piss poor loser. Milo watch for 3. Oh my god, that would have been amazing.
It would have been frustrating when Scott Foster, I don't know. Is Booker really the aggressor that needs a tech?
He's not throwing Booker out there to punish Booker. He's throwing him out to prevent him from doing something stupid. In that scenario, that's Scott whether or not we agree with it, he literally, the reason he did that is just he's trying to prevent him from doing something stupid that actually gets him suspended for a playoff game. That's actually Scott Foster doing Devin Booker a favor. In truth, that's the reason he did it. Whether or not we agree with it, I'm just telling you, that was hey, Devin, you don't need this to be a bigger deal. Let's hit the showers. You won the game. I'm just telling you, that's what that was.
Yeah.
That was, for one, Scott Foster just doing us a favor. Because Devin Booker doesn't need to go over there and get in his face and be suspended. We don't need that. I'd rather him be teched out over nothing. It's fine. Suns win 111-94. Pat Spencer fires a 3. 111-96. They don't even want to add it to the total.
Yeah,
Suns go to the playoffs.
Hey.
And we will take on the Oklahoma City Thunder, which is, again, the worst gift that you could receive in the playoffs. But listen, if ever a team were to win the greatest championship of all time, it certainly would start with an upset over the number 1 team. You know? That would be the way that you would begin that story. And then Wembanyama would be there in the Western Conference Finals. And then there'd have to be some old foe in the Eastern Conference Finals. It would have to be the Cavs, because it would have to be Donovan Mitchell. It would need to be, that would be the only one that really makes a lot of sense from a story perspective. I guess if it was Mikal Bridges and the Knicks, that might be a good story.
Yeah.
But everyone hugging Steph Curry like his career is over. him and Jalen Green talk. It really does look like this could be the end for Steph Curry. Maybe not. Who knows? But this is a very demonstrative ending on another team's court for a player. You know what I'm saying? Like this is all of this feels very Jalen Green getting the post-game interview as he should. Jalen Green having the game of his fucking life today. And again, if you're ever going to have the game of your life, this is the time to have it. Unbelievable game. Let's talk some stats real quick here.
Sure.
Jalen Green finishes with 36 points on 14 of 20 shooting.
Wow.
8 of 14 from 3, which means that he was 6 of 6 from inside the arc. He also had 6 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 turnovers, 2 steals, 3 blocks for Jalen Green. A plus 22.
Wow.
So Jalen Green literally for fulfilling all of his promise in this game. Dylan Brooks, 13 points, but plus 21 on the strength of a lot of defense. 5 turnovers for Brooks. Booker, plus 25, despite only scoring 20. Yeah. I got Green and Booker flipped in my bet there. Goodwin had 19. And then really off the bench, the only dude who scored was Royce. Gillespie had 2. But the only other points we got off the bench were 11 from Royce. Highsmith, Dunn, Fleming, Malawach, Coffee, and Bouye all got minutes but didn't score. A lot of those dudes only got garbage time minutes.
Yeah.
An amazing game.
Highsmith with a +8 with no points.
He defended Curry so well on multiple huge possessions. Haywood Highsmith is someone who will not be discussed in this game, but very seriously provided a real defensive presence that was necessary, especially down the stretch to winning this game. Haywood Highsmith earning that contract already.
Yeah.
It's been awesome. That's another one of those things, like the front office has proven that they know how to find guys on the margins that can contribute. We've seen it with Oso. We've seen it with Dunn. We've seen it with Highsmith. We've seen it with Fleming. That's 4 guys this year from this new front office who have found ways to contribute to what is now a playoff team. And there's no more questions about it or what it's going to be. And again, it's not the seed we wanted, whatever. As you said, we want our guys to get playoff seeding. We want them to get these moments. And for as much as the whole world feels that we have no chance against the Thunder, they don't feel that way. Our guys don't feel that way. They feel like they can win this goddamn series. So the question becomes, let's celebrate for a moment. Celebrate good times. Come on. But the game is Sunday. We have one day of rest. So before we go celebrate too hard here, let's just spend a few minutes, if you don't mind, talking about Suns versus Thunder. Because now this is what we have been talking all season about. Let's find a way to play the Lakers or the Spurs because we match up well with the Lakers or the Spurs. But before that, there was a time where we discussed the fact that, we actually kind of match up all right with the Thunder. We played a couple of games with them this season where we basically played them to a draw. We lost one, we won one. The other couple games were not good. But we have the ability to play with this team. Again, I'm not saying that it's likely that we're going to pull off a series upset or something, but I've seen crazier shit happen in life. The question becomes, we know injury, right? Obviously, we don't want to root for that. The question is, what has to happen for the Suns to somehow find a way to win that series? So, what would it take? What miracle would need to occur for the Suns to beat the Thunder, aside from Devin Booker scoring 60 points a game?
Yeah. Well, we need an answer for Chet Holmgren, I guess, on the inside. Because, we might be able to stop SGA, but then if they keep dishing it to Holmgren for easy dunks and lay-ins around the rim, that's going to be tough for us. The question is, did we sit Williams today because we wanted him to play on Sunday if we got in? Or is he really just hurt? Is he going to play Sunday? Because the Thunder's kind of a bigger team, aren't they? They really only have Chet.
They have Chet and they have Hardenstein. They're not really that big.
Hardenstein,
They're just really, really good.
Right.
Huh?
Hardenstein, he's a bench player, right? Hardenstein, or
Yeah. Sometimes they play him and Chet together. They start them together occasionally.
Okay. So yeah,
But I just mean those are their bigs of significant note. I mean, I think that I agree with you. I think that we need two things, and and these are both crazy. We need Kaman Malawach to announce himself to the NBA.
Yes.
As a defensive presence, and we need Jalen Green to do what he just did, basically 7 times. We need Jalen Green to fulfill the superstar potential that came with his draft status. And we need Kaman Malawach to announce himself to the league.
Yeah.
Those two things are, you know.
The question is, will we play Malawach?
Huh?
The question is, will we play Malawach?
Yeah, are we even going to play Malawach? Like you said, is Williams healthy? Because if Williams is healthy, he's going to get so many minutes. Iguodala's going to get minutes. They're both going to basically play 24 minutes. But again, I think that's a mistake. I believe in Malawach completely.
Me too.
Like, I really think this dude is the real goddamn deal, especially as a defensive presence at center. And I just believe that getting him minutes is only going to make him better. I don't think it's a detriment to the team in any way. Even if he gives up a couple buckets, he's going to block 4 shots.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I don't understand this. Did he not play well in the 4 minutes he played this game? Like, that's what did they see that they're like, well, he can't go back out there. He's going to we'll lose. Like, because that's what it looked like to me. They must have seen something they didn't like from him. And all I saw was good things. So
they don't like the way that he rotates, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I think that they think his rotations commit too hard. They pull him out of position. I think that their frustration with him is that,
like when he closed on that 3 and then when
okay, because he closed on the 3 and it's not that it's simple to get back for the rebound, but he closed so hard on the 3 and then drifted away from the basket instead of back towards it. His instincts aren't there yet. And I get that, but
at the other end, he gets a block, didn't he? Like that next play, like
that's what I'm saying. Like I get that there's certain things he's not feeling yet, but again, like he started playing basketball so late. Like, give him a minute, give him some run. Like, especially now, like this is all found money. We expect to win 32 games. Now we're going to play the NBA champions on the big stage.
Yeah.
And everyone's going to be paying attention to us. This is all found money. Just play the kid. Just play him. Just give him reps. Let him see what it's like to deal with SGA. Like, why the fuck not? What's going to happen? One of 2 things is going to happen.
Yeah.
Either you're going to see that this guy's got it, or you're going to see that he's a bust.
Yeah.
And you don't play him after that. Like, just do it. It's like Nike says. Just do this. I mean, yeah, dude, like, you know, I was kind of unhappy before. I mean, I still want to be playing the Spurs.
Yeah, me too.
I still think we have a legitimate chance to upset the Spurs, and our chance to upset the Thunder, I think, is significantly lower. However, again, listen, I'll just go back to it. And I know I've mentioned it a million times, but the 2008 We Believe Warriors, that was a 67-win Mavericks team.
Yeah.
They were unbelievable. Dirk was in his prime and was 30 points automatically. He's the greatest shooting big man of all time. There was no defense for Dirk at all. None. And they didn't defend him in the series. Dirk at that point was literally, there was no defense for him. The Mavs won 67 games. They could not be stopped. And the Warriors, the 8th seed, beat them in the series. Part of that was Don Nelson, the Warriors head coach, had previously been the Mavericks head coach, and he knew the team incredibly well. But part of it also was the Warriors shot a fuck ton of threes and just said, fuck it, we're going to let this thing fly. And it worked.
How many threes today?
Huh?
I'm curious how many threes we shot today.
Good question. That's a big part of this whole thing.
Yeah.
But the Warriors let it fly, and they played small ball, and they just went for it. And I think the Suns have to do the same thing. I think the Suns, if you're open, you shoot that three. Because again, it's found money. This season wasn't supposed to be this. So now you're the dangerous one. We don't have anything to lose anymore. We had something to lose today. We don't anymore.
Yeah.
Against the Thunder, we have absolutely not a goddamn thing to lose. Dillon Brooks, no reputation to lose.
Yeah.
There's nothing to lose. We might as well go out there and play like thugs. Like, we might as well go out there and play like the 89 Detroit Pistons and just beat the shit out of people because we have nothing to lose. There's no reason to not just go out there and be like, you're going to win this series, but we're going to fuck you up, and you're going to remember playing us in this series.
Yeah.
And when you lose in the next couple rounds, it's going to be because of what we did to you in this series. And that's how you need to approach this thing. Hard fouls every single play. If you foul them every play, they won't call it every time.
Yeah.
And this is just a series where the Suns don't have the ability to out-talent the Thunder.
No,
so
play them.
Yeah, you just have to be more physical.
Yeah.
And you have to say, we're going to go deeper into our bench. We're going to get more fouls. We're going to let them shoot free throws, but we're not going to let them shoot anything else. And eventually they're going to start pulling up for contested jumpers. And, it's a footballish strategy, but honestly, sometimes that's what it takes. Like, the Thunder are there to intercept every passing lane and just beat you to death. A lot kind of like the way the Suns did to the Warriors tonight. So you can't let them do that. You need to slow walk the ball up the court. Williams should be putting elbows into everybody. Like, this is not a series to play ethical, polite basketball. This is a series to fuck some people up. Someone needs to be going home with teeth in a jar in this series, hockey player style. They have all the best insurance. They'll be fine. They can afford it. I'm just saying that, throw some elbows. Like, this is an opportunity. This series, when have you ever heard of the Phoenix Suns being the tough team that nobody wanted to fuck with?
Yeah.
Zero times in our history. And now we have the opportunity to do that. I would go to Dillon Brooks. Because remember, Dillon Brooks is SGA's Team Canada teammate. So they won that World Cup together. And I would go to Dillon Brooks, and if I was Jordan Knott, and I would say, go nuts. I said this the other day. I was talking about Victor Wembanyama. I would hire, here's what I would do. I would hire a team of researchers, okay? And their job would be to find every single thing that you could ever find about the Oklahoma City Thunder players that might insult them, hurt their feelings, distract them, make them feel bad about themselves, any of it. And then I would tell all of those things to Dillon Brooks, Jordan Goodwin, Kaman Malawach, Colin Gillespie, not Devin Booker. You don't need Booker saying any of this shit. But all your dirty work guys, I just be like, go in there and tell them shit that's going to fuck their life up. That's what I would do. Like, I would have Dillon Brooks go in there and be like, so when Josh Giddey fucked that underage girl, how come none of you guys had an issue with that? And here's the thing. Josh Giddey did not know that girl was underage. She had a fake ID. She was in an adult club. That's why he was cleared of all wrongdoing. He didn't actually do anything wrong, but I don't care. I'm trying to win a playoff series. I'm trying to get in these motherfuckers' head. I feel like people don't understand. Like, I would say anything on a basketball court to another player, short of racist, whatever. I would find out anything about a dude's life and bring it up if I thought it would fuck up his ability to focus on a jump shot. I don't care what it was. I would literally, I'm not even kidding. If I was Matt Ishbia, I would have a team of researchers whose job it was to find all the trash you can find on anyone and just absolutely have to, because trash talk is part of basketball. But we should have research trash talk that helps in playoff games, because you can't stop SGA. The guy is a machine. He has no feelings. He doesn't even get upset. So there must be some button that you can push somewhere.
Yeah.
You gotta find it and throw him off kilter. Like, again, Dennis Rodman put his finger in Larry Bird's ass. Lance Stevenson blew in LeBron James's ear. Like, I'm not suggesting things that haven't been done here. People have done weird shit. All I'm saying is find out what makes your enemies depressed and then exploit that on the basketball court. That's all I'm saying. Like, bribe their therapist to find out what their deepest fear is and then use that against them. That's reasonable to me in a basketball series. Listen, if you can't handle trash talk, your $300 million contract isn't worth the paper that it's written on. So all this is to say is this is the lengths that I would go to for the Suns to win this series, because I think it's going to be that difficult for the Suns to win this series. I think that you're going to need to pay off SGA's therapist to tell you, like, no, but like for real, like SGA has a wife and kids, right? So go find all of her past sexual partners and find out everything that she did with them, and then tell that to SGA on the court while they're like I'm seeing you're laughing, but by the way, you think, number one, you think I'm inventing this.
Yeah.
I didn't come up with any of this stuff. Like, none of this is anything that I came up with. Like, you want to know, all I'm talking about is modernizing things that have been done for a very long time. Again, we talked about it the other day on the Blunt Doctor show. Kevin Garnett said to Melo, and I quote, about his wife, Lala Vasquez, Lala tastes like Honey Nut Cheerios. He said that shit to Melo on the court, and Melo lost his fucking mind, as he should, and like tried to swing on Kevin Garnett. This was during a playoff series. Like, yeah, that's what I'm like. Basketball trash talk used to be dark. Like, you know how rappers used to shoot each other? Like, NBA players used to legitimately try to hurt each other with trash talk. And now it's like, oh, your ass showed up in a Bugatti 402, but I got a 502. You know, it's like weak. We need real, legitimate, hurtful trash talk. There are 100 millionaires. Like, don't talk to someone like this who makes $30,000. You know, you don't talk to someone like this who's playing at the park. No. But these guys, they have all the money in the world. They deserve to be humbled a little bit. And Dylan Brooks is the man to do this. He probably wouldn't do any of these things. He's such a nice person, supposedly.
Yeah.
But this is how I would win this series. This is the way that I would win this series is most specifically hunting down the past sexual partners of all of the paramours of the Oklahoma City Thunder players, and in graphic detail discussing those things during the game. He's like at the line, you know, trying to shoot free throws, and you're like, you just got to make sure that the refs can't hear it, you know? Like, I just think that's the best way. I didn't say that it was a mature adult way to handle anything. I just said that I think it's the best way. We went to 0 viewers during this speech.
I think that's Sun Tzu. That's one of the chapters in The Art of War.
The Art of War. That's one of the chapters in The Art of War. Find out the history of your partner's lovers and use it against them. Sun Tzu was a dick, man. But see, it's so much more jovial now. The other day, this was like a very depressing end of pot. This is much better.
Winning is much better. How many did you think we shot today? You were saying you wanted to get 40.
I think that we probably shot 40.
Yeah. We shot 49.
We shot 49?
Yeah.
Very nice. I love that.
We only had 81 field goals, so more than half.
So that's amazing. That's what we want to see. Let's fucking jack it up, baby. We should do that shit against the Thunder too. Yeah. You know what it makes me think of, dude? Remember when we played the Wolves a few years ago, and we beat them in all the regular season games, and it just seemed easy. And then in the playoff, they shot 20 million threes, and we were like, well, we need to do that to the Thunder. We need to go out there and just be like, we're here to play 2K, And every single one of us is going to shoot 23 pointers.
Yeah.
Good luck. Like, because again, 3-pointers lead to longer offensive rebounds. Like, if you just fired threes, you'd have a legitimate chance. And I just think the Suns should be like, all right, we're shooting 73s a game. Like, just like, don't overtax anyone.
Yeah.
Don't play the starting lineup too long. Just cycle dudes in and out and just be like, we're fucking shooting threes. Whoever's hot is playing more. And just be like, this is practice. Like, fuck these motherfuckers. Like, you gotta
yeah.
And we just have to have someone go off. Like, you remember, okay, when we went to the Rockets game the other night, when Amen Thompson just started dunking everything because he realized the Suns just didn't have it.
Right.
We need, like Jalen Green did to the Warriors tonight when he was just like, oh, I can do anything I want. We need that. We need Jalen Green to just be like, I'm better than SGA. And we just need him to be better than SGA for 7 games. He's not. But, like, that's what, you know what I'm saying? Like, if he plays like he played today, like, if Jalen Green plays like he played today, we have a legitimate chance to beat the Thunder. Like that, if that Jalen Green shows up, we have 2 superstars, we have 2 top 20 players, and all of a sudden we have a legitimate chance to win. That version of Jalen Green that showed up today is a top 20 player in this league. It's just that dude shows up once every 30 games. So show it to me for the next 7 games. Like, this is it, man. Like, this is Jalen Green's chance. Like, the league has maligned him. They've given up on him. They've moved on him. They viewed him as a toxic asset. They viewed it as a salary dump. Now is the time. You're playing the NBA champions. You're playing the presumptive double MVP. Like, if you were Jalen Green, like, this is like everything you've ever been waiting for in your entire fucking life. You have 7 games to prove that you are a bad motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like that's what this is. That's literally exactly what this is. This is Jalen Green deciding, am I a bad enough dude to save the president? In a reference to an 80s video game. But this is quite literally, this is the bad motherfucker test for Jalen Green. Like, you just did it to Curry.
Yeah.
You just sent Curry's ass packing on national television. So the bad motherfucker scale's going up for Jalen Green, okay? Yeah. But now you got to do it to SGA. And again, probably not. He could have a great series and we could still lose. But I'm just saying, let's say that you were writing a movie.
Mm-hmm.
And it was about a top draft pick who falters and doesn't quite have it. And it's about to be over and he's almost on his way to scrub status. What you would write would be a showdown with the best player in the league and the best team in the league. You might write it a little later, but for Jalen Green, like, his whole fucking life, his entire fucking life has been directed at this right now. Devin Booker's been to a finals. He lost, but he's been to a finals. Royce O'Neal has been deep in the playoffs. Brooks has had other things. This is the moment where Jalen Green has the opportunity to, this is his movie moment. Like, everything has gone wrong. It hasn't, but he got traded to a new team. Now you're playing the best team. Like, I want him to prove me wrong. I want him to shove it down my fucking throat. And I want to put together clips of how wrong I was about him. I want to clip it all and show how stupid and wrong I was about this guy. Like, I'm so happy to be wrong. I want to be wrong. And I just want 7 more of those.
Yeah. Hey, who knows?
We won the Thunder series. Huh?
Maybe we only need 4.
Oh my God, dude. If we swept the Thunder, I would legitimately come on here and cry for an hour. I would just put up a stream and I would just cry for an hour straight. No context, None needed. Dude, no context needed at all. That would get like the most views this show has ever gotten. When we swept the Spurs in 2008, that 4-game series, I swear to God, I felt like that was like winning the championship. Like, I know it wasn't, but I mean, at that moment, that team that had devastated every opportunity we ever had to sweep them and send their asses packing, like, and I was at game 1, you remember, like that felt so good. And then after that series, they were like, oh, I'm so happy for them. They're finally blah, 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 blah. I like called in local radio and I was like, no. Fuck them. Fuck them and they're stupid. Oh, I'm so happy for you. It's like, no, I hate those fuckers. Like, I don't want you to be happy. I want you to be miserable. I want to drown you. Like that. Listen, I hate Kobe because he's a Laker, but I love Kobe's like, I'm going to kill you. I loved Michael Jordan's, I'm going to kill you. I love those dudes like, I'm going to kill you, and then I'm going to kill your bloodline, and then I'm going to kill your bloodline's bloodline. Like, the way they approached the game was, the game's not over until I've won by 80.
Right.
Like I love that shit. Like, that's what makes basketball great, is when a dude just says, I'm not losing to you, fuck you, and scores 40 points, and you can't even believe. And so all of those things, like, we have a chance for the greatest thing ever. And everyone walks into every season saying this, oh, we could do this. We could be the ones to beat LeBron, whatever, but we could. Yeah. Shit happens.
All you have to do is get there. That's the first step, is to be at the table. And we've succeeded at that,
And the thing is that if this team was ever going to surprise and go far, Jalen Green was going to evolve into a superstar. That's a fact. Mm-hmm. Is that if this team was ever going to go somewhere, it wasn't just going to be that Dylan Brooks took it to a new level player. It was going to be that Jalen Green started fulfilling what made him a number 2 pick. Right. And today, and again, it wasn't just that he made shots. It was the way that he played. Everything he did today was sustainable. If he does it again, I'm going to start to lose my shit a little bit, because he really, like, dude, I would literally break down every single play that he had in this game. Like, I would be so happy to Synergy Sports it and just break, because it's the greatest game I've ever seen him play. The only game I've ever seen Jalen Green play that was this good, funny enough, is when a couple years ago I was hanging out at your house and I had a bunch of money on us versus the Rockets, and he absolutely buried us. He scored like 37 and he made like 8 threes, and he just played a perfect game. And I was like, man, this guy. And I was like, oh, I see why they picked him number 2. I was like, and now tonight he did it again. But in a way, the way he did it today was not about talent. It was about talent and decision-making. Yeah. And if he does that again, if he plays this way again, we do have a chance to win the series. I don't care what anyone says. That version of Jalen Green is not a player that 90% of teams have ever had. He's so fast. He is like the fastest dude in the NBA. He can go by anybody. It does not matter what their defensive positioning is. It does not matter if they have him. It does not matter if they're in front of him. It doesn't even matter if there's a double team in front of him and they are both sliding the correct way. He can go by anybody. He is one of the fastest players I've ever seen, especially with the ball in his hands. Jalen Green is one of the fastest players I've ever seen. De'Aaron Fox is the fastest player I've ever seen with the ball in his hand. I've never in my life, especially in person, when we went and watched De'Aaron Fox and we had floor seats, I've never seen anything like that in my life. I've never in my life seen a person create space and cover distances in the way that De'Aaron Fox does. His speed is unmatched on a basketball court. It's unbelievable. When you watch De'Aaron Fox, it's a lot like watching Stephon Diggs in his prime run routes, where he just like, it's so sharp that you're just like, what the hell? How does he have 10 yards of space? Like, that's what De'Aaron Fox is like. And Jalen Green is much the same. He is so fucking fast. He doesn't have the side-to-side control that De'Aaron Fox does, where Fox will go 4 feet one way and then 9 feet back the other way, and suddenly there's a 20-foot gap. And you're like, how the hell? He doesn't have that. but his straight line speed and his ability to get to his top speed, I've just very rarely ever seen anything like it. And so I understand why the Suns would just keep being like, okay, it's just, we have to, because maybe one day it will work. And this time it worked. And what the thing that's encouraging to me is that every single thing about this is completely repeatable and sustainable, because it had nothing to do with Warriors breakdowns. It had nothing to do with their defense playing horrible. It had everything to do with Jalen Green gave up the ball every single time he didn't have his initial action, sprinted around 2 picks to get the ball again. And the second time he got the ball, every single fucking time, he either shot immediately or drove to the rack. Every time. The second time he got the ball, there was no hesitation at all. There was he was so decisive. And again, every time he came to, because he does this thing where he dribbles to the middle of the court, and then he spins, pivots, dribbles around the other way, then picks up his dribble, then passes out. He did that 0 times today. Every single time he got in trouble, he whipped it to the corner, sprinted around the down pick, came back up to the top, and would catch the ball from usually Booker or Gillespie, who got the ball back from the guy in the corner. This is one of the best games I've ever seen any person play. I would have not in a billion years thought Jalen Green could do this after watching this dude all this season. This is the stuff that, again, this is the stuff that drove anyone who watched the Rockets Warriors playoff series last year. This is the shit that drove Rockets fans crazy, is he could not fucking make good choices. He turns the ball over more than he has good passes. He shoots ridiculous shots. It's always been a problem. And this whole season, it would be much the same thing. And then he would like have a game against the Warriors where he'd roast, or not the Warriors, like the Wizards. He'd roast and people would be like, yeah, Jalen Green. I'm like, no, dude. Or he went 3 of 12 against the Magic, but he hit the game winner. And people were like, yeah. I'm like, dude, but it's 3 of 12. Today, he just stopped forcing it. And he let the game come to him. And he dominated the entire game from start to finish.
Yeah, let it come to him. That's what we needed to see from him. Yeah. Don't force it. I'm excited to see what he does on Sunday. Excited to see how Booker responds. Booker had a good game as far as plus and minuses go. He had the highest plus minus for us.
His defense was awesome.
Yeah. And just like his, like he was able to make some good passes to, off of screens and then whip it to the corner or whatever, 4-3, whatever. So
most underrated passer in the NBA.
Yeah. He had 8 assists, Booker.
Yeah.
So,
and it didn't even feel like that.
No, it didn't. It didn't. He had the highest on our team. Highest of anyone on the court today was Booker in assists.
Yeah. Book was awesome. He wasn't. The thing is, he couldn't hit shots, but he still found ways to impact winning. That's what superstars do when they have a rough game,
Yeah, so he gets 20 points, but he has 8 assists on top of that. That's like another 16 points a minimum of offense. That matches Jalen Green's 36. Now Jalen Green also had 4 assists on top of that, but still I can see why Booker had a higher plus or minus. 10 for 10 from the free throw line. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see what Brooks does. It'll be cool to see all 3 of them. What do they do in the playoffs together?
There's a world where those 3 figure some shit out.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden it's dangerous.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, is that Jalen Green, and again, here's the thing. I think it's really easy for people to say, well, he didn't play with these guys. He was injured and he was hurt and then he was coming in and Booker was, I think all those things are really easy to say and they're not wrong. But you still should make good decisions with scrub players.
Yeah.
With bench players. You still should lift your teammates even when they're not superstars.
Yeah.
And Jalen, when he first came in and everyone was hurt, he went right back to, I'm the only guy, I'm going to do everything. And then when everyone else came in, he was like, I'm the lead guy, I'm going to do it, taking the ball away from Devin Booker.
Yeah.
Today, he played off Booker.
Yeah,
and was still the leading scorer.
Much at all today. Like,
yeah. And he was still the leading scorer.
Yeah.
And that's the fucking point. Is that's what I want to get through to him is like, dude, you can absolutely be the leading scorer. Nobody has an issue with that. You just can't dominate the ball. You don't need to dribble 40 minutes a game. It's not necessary. Everyone is fine with you shooting. It's not his shooting that's the problem. It's the dribbling. That's the thing, is that it's not that it's the dancing. It's the, I have to score out of ISO. No one has an issue with you scoring. Just score out of the team concept. Get the ball up, go get it again. What, like, why is dribbling to score better than sprinting around 2 picks and scoring? What the hell is the difference?
we found it's not. You know, he plays within the team concept. He gets 36 points, you know, in an elimination game.
Yeah.
Like, you just got to trust the offense the way it's been set up, and great things will happen.
I just hope that he watches this footage today and sees, oh shit, I just unlocked what makes me. I'm Rip Hamilton.
Yeah.
I'm not Kobe, but that's okay. Like I think that these guys like misunderstand, like, being great at one thing and not other thing doesn't make you lesser. You have to have all of them to be a championship team. That's the thing that Aaron Gordon learned, right? He was miscast as a first option in Orlando, and they didn't go anywhere. And then he went to Denver, and they said, listen, we need you to defend the number 1 dude. We need you to shoot a boatload of threes. And then we need you to set a bunch of screens. And they were like, we can't win a championship without you doing this. And they won a championship because he did it. Like, and he also scored 20 a game. Like, when you fit in your role, good things tend to happen for you. And like, I understand Jalen Green, you want to be Kobe, you grew up watching Kobe, but like, you just scored 38 without breaking a sweat, playing in the flow of the offense. Kobe never scored 38 a game in a season. You could do that fucking 82. I would just be like, you could do that 82 times. That shit was easy for you. Like, I would just be like, look how easy it was when you didn't have to do all the work.
Yeah.
When you let other people create for you and you just finished. Look how much you dominated. And by the way, Kobe's greatest years, he did that same thing.
Mm-hmm.
People forget that stuff because they like to watch the isolation ball at the end of games or whatever. But like, Kobe played the triangle. He did Phil Jackson's offense, you know? So all of those things to say, this was amazing. Yeah. I'm so glad we won. I'm so happy. I'm very excited and ready for Sunday.
Yeah. I want tonight to be it.
No, I didn't either. I wasn't ready for that. I wasn't ready for the season to be over.
And I'm really proud that this is one of the first times this season that they had a lot of pressure and they were able to push through it and come out with a great win, you know.
Yeah. I said before, I said I would give Brooks season MVP. You said you would give it to Booker. I think we would probably give both. I think both of us would probably give most improved player to Colin Gillespie for the Suns, right?
Yeah, up to a point. I think he's regressed a little bit this year, but yeah,
over the last couple of weeks. I mean,
Oso is pretty stepped up quite a bit. But
like Oso was good. Oso. Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
I mean, Gillespie kind of came out of nowhere. He played a little bit at the end of last year, but like this, he's just like,
That's what I mean. Like, Gillespie came out of nowhere to be a starting quality player. Oso showed signs last year.
Yeah.
So I would vote Gillespie. If you vote Oso, I get that.
No, I think you're right. Overall, it would be Gillespie. You know, it's unfortunate that the season ended the way it did for him. I'll be curious to see how he does in the playoffs. You know, if he's able to kind of get going and during these playoffs, that would be huge for us.
I mean, again, I don't put it on him at all. Like, Jalen Green came back and took the majority of his shots. Like, I don't put that on Gillespie at all because so many of the shots that are his are now Jalen Green's. So, like, I don't think it's Gillespie's fault nearly as much as, like, he never gets plays run for him at all anymore. Yeah. Like, he got a bunch of 3-point plays run for him during the season, and we run none of those for him anymore. And it's like all of the Grayson, huh?
I think it's a mistake because he's playing on the second unit quite a bit without Green. So
I agree with you. I love Gillespie. I want to see more for him. I'm just saying that what I noticed is we used to run a buttload of stuff for him that we are now not running anymore. And also he just had the ball so much in the flow of, the offense bringing the ball up the court that he really doesn't anymore. And once Grayson Allen is back, he'll have it even less. Like, I love Gillespie. It's just, here's the thing. If we have too many mouths to feed, that's a great problem to have. Like, I would love to, for once, have too much talent instead of not enough. That would be nice, because it's been a dearth of talent over the years. I don't know what we'll get to talk about before Sunday or during Sunday or after Sunday or whatever. So real quick, let's just do it. Game 1 prediction. We don't know if Williams is going to play. Grayson Allen, I think, will probably play, given that he was available today but did not play. Let me give it to you 2 ways. Okay. Give me a prediction for Mark Williams playing and give me a prediction for Mark Williams not playing.
Well, if Mark Williams is playing, I think we'll have some nice action around the rim. I think maybe we can get him going. That'd be pretty good. If he's not playing, I think we'll start Oso, and I think we'll see a big game from Chet Holmgren. We might get punched in the mouth in the first game without Williams. We're a pretty young team coming into the playoffs against the X championship. I could see us getting handled a little bit in the first game and then coming back and actually having the chance to win the second game there in Oklahoma. But I don't know. Maybe we'll come out and they'll think that we're going to be a trash team, and then we'll be the ones that throws the punch in the first game.
See, that's the side that I'm on. I think we're going to win the first game either way. I think that they're going to come out. They're rested. They're lazy. They think that we're a joke. They watch Denny Avdia and SGA's like, I'll just go to the rim. I think they're going to come out not awake. And I think we're going to punch them in the mouth in game 1. I think we're going to win the first game. I do think that. And that has nothing to do with us versus what, just historically, one of the best chances to deliver a surprising blow is that first game where the other team is not prepared. A lot of series are like the surprising team wins the first game. People are like, what? And then it's 4-0 the next, But I like us to win the first game. I also think that the game being early, again, the Thunder have been not at peak form for weeks. They haven't all played together. It's going to be a little bit earlier in the day, even though it's in Oklahoma City. Like, I think just we're in a little bit more desperate mode. I think we'll win the first game. Like, I think we'll win like 105-97. I just think they're going to brick a lot of shots. They're going to be rusty. It's going to be a lot of ugly basketball, and I think we'll win. And then I think it's on us to not lose game 2 by 50. Because when the Thunder are embarrassed, they then will embarrass you the next game, like in a bad way. So, like, I kind of think we'll win the first game, and then I think we're going to need to do every single thing we can to not suffer like the worst playoff defeat of all time. Like, I could see us winning game 1, 105-97, and then losing game 2, 140-70. Like I believe that is in the realm of possibility. So, like, to me, I obviously, if we had the chance, I would do it. But I'm just saying the real thing is going to be that in game 2, when you've pissed the Thunder off and they come out there to deliver an absolute gut punch that ruins like your franchise, can we withstand that? I don't want a 60-point playoff loss. That's what I'm actually afraid of. It's not losing this series. I'm afraid of losing a playoff game so horrendously badly to the Thunder that, like, some people are like, well, should we just send this team to the Australian Basketball League? Because they don't belong here. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we don't need that shit.
Yeah, I agree.
I want this series to go 6 games, and I want the Suns to be competitive. That's what I want.
Yeah.
and I think we have a great chance to win the first game to pull off the upset. And if we do, I'm terrified of game 2 because the Thunder SGA will be like, I'm going to score 60 today. And you're like, okay. And you're not going to stop him from doing that. So then you have to figure out what you're going to do with everyone else. That's legitimately what scares me is it's not losing to the Thunder. It's the Thunder delivering such a back-breaking loss that our guys lose confidence in each other long-term. They've done that stuff. They've done that to teams. And so I don't want it to happen to us. But I think we could give these motherfuckers hell.
Yeah.
And I think this could be Dylan Brooks' chance to show and Jalen Green's chance to show that this is like a for real thing. So
I'm with it. I'm excited. I'm just happy with the playoffs.
Me too. Well, we'll probably resume for Sunday night after the game.
Yeah.
We'll talk for sure because we're going to cover. We should probably do a post game on all the playoff games. I don't know. We'll figure out what we do. Sunday Night Suns is just the regular season name. We're all over but you know what? I was thinking about it. Sunday Night Football during the playoff, they do that on all. They're like Thursday night, Sunday Night Football. They do that shit all the time. So we can do the same damn thing. So, so yeah. Any last thoughts before we kick it to Sunday?
No, I've had a great time doing Sunday Night Suns with you. I'm glad we get to keep going.
Yeah. Hell yeah. This has been a great first season. When we conceptualized this idea, we started doing it on OBS. We didn't even have StreamYard yet. We were doing all these things. Dude, I've got so many great ideas for other things we can do. And to be clear, like if the Suns are eliminated in 4 games, the show doesn't end. Right. Sunday Night Suns is at 24. We're doing 52 episodes a year. This is not ending. There's plenty of things to talk about in the off season. There's draft picks. There's a million things to talk about. So Sunday Night Suns is not going anywhere. But we are winding down season 1. Season 2 will end. Season 2 begins after the end of the NBA Finals. So we're winding down season 1. It's been a great first season. I find this to be it's therapeutic, if nothing else. Like dealing with because again, I hate the Jets, my other show, which is like the exact opposite of this show. But yeah, no, dude, I've got lots of good ideas for season 2. Lots of stuff I want to talk about. There's lots of people that we've talked about having on. I've talked to a few people. I think we'll be able to get some people. So excitement, man. But hey, let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. What if we did some crazy shit? Right? So you never know.
I'm with it.
I'm with it too. I appreciate you, my man. My man Keith Strader, my best friend. I appreciate you, brother. This has been a great Sun season, the most fun we've had since 2013, and I'm counting the final season. It's more fun. Let's hope for a miracle on Friday night, Sunday Night Suns.
Yeah, let's do it.